setting them up, fused out for them, ready to go, and knocking off the spent ones, and then,
wow.
the big boxes and things.
Yeah.
So it was fun.
Oh, that's cool.
I didn't see any of them because I'm running around.
Right.
It was fun.
Did you see Derrick get chased by a firework?
On Facebook, yeah.
I didn't see that.
He, one of Don's cousins had those ones that are supposed to fly, like cover and put on the ground and like fly in the air. I forget what they're called.
Candle or?
No, it wasn't Roman candle.
No,
it
it's
was like
one of the propeller ones, I think.
yeah, the propeller ones. And it, I don't know if it got wet or hit a blade of grass or something, but instead of like going in the air, it went straight out towards Derrick, and he goes, ah, 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 and starts running from it.
I don't know if I made that noise.
I don't know, but it was funny.
I wouldn't go
Maybe more manly,
as
but
far as to say I went, ah, ah, ah!
not like a monkey.
It's right here, I think. Oh, wait, would it be on my Facebook page? If you, no. Yeah, right here.
Whoops.
Oh, but I can't.
Hello, how are you?
How are you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't turn on the audio for the streaming camera while it's also playing through itself. Can you meet? Let me try something here.
That camera should be right where your phone is the mic.
Nope.
Don't do that.
Why is it looping? Oh, it's.
Aged rum? Do you have a preference for aged rum?
Oh yeah. So that's for that other
How
Daquiri
about
one.
right there? Tiburon.
Does the Daquiri? You want to use
That's
that?
aged.
Right.
Yeah, and we can use rich demerara instead of simple syrup because
Okay.
the one that he made, Morgenthaler made, was it Jeff Morgenthaler? I don't remember his first name. He used El Dorado 12, which everybody uses for everything. It's the only one I don't have, and I keep forgetting to buy it because I don't have any money.
Well, that doesn't become a rotation, does it?
Usually, yes.
Alright. It was an expensive month.
Yes.
The last couple of months there.
Dude.
With, getting tails ready, taxes. You said
Oh my God.
a bunch of stuff you said you were
No,
spending on.
taxes is killing me. Tails doesn't help either. No, but it's $5,000 every quarter, so like I spent all my money saving my money so I could pay taxes.
No, tails doesn't help.
Can you write tails off as a business trip?
Probably. I don't even know how I paid for it. I don't remember. I gotta check.
It's on the credit card. You might not have paid for it yet.
Maybe not. No, I'll write that off on Trolls Bank.
Trolls Bank.
Why does this say it's unlisted? That's a problem. It's not even freaking listed.
Frappe. What contents over ice?
It'll help if I list it.
So what do you want to put this frappe in?
A frappe. The thing.
Crushed ice, so... What is it, tiki?
Thing, you know.
Yeah.
Can you have one of these double glasses here?
Mm-hmm.
One of those?
Yeah, that should be fine. I mean, it should probably be in a parfait, but I don't have any, and I sold them all out.
Oh, you don't have any?
No.
That's when I saw it.
It probably needed to get used.
Oh, no, I just saw it.
I thought there was one over there too, and I even checked upstairs, and apparently I saved some margarita ones and whatever, but apparently I didn't save those. How do you... Oh.
That's an absinthe glass.
Alright.
Oh, I see the problem.
How do you know when we're live? Oh. It says live right now. That must be how to do it.
Actually, no.
So if you're just watching a video...
You got mint upstairs too?
Oh, no, it's outside. I'll go get some.
Daquiri. Daquiri.
Yeah. Zachary, but Daquiri.
Exactly the Daquiri you're looking for.
I'm going to record this.
You want me to start over?
Yeah, can you put it all the way away? All the way away?
All the way away?
All the way away.
Away
if that thing will work. You don't think we need this? God, don't even talk about Bob. Bob drives me crazy. That damn, yeah, Bob the dummy.
Yeah, why?
Because they hide him around the house or around the yard, in the woods, hiding and shit. And then like you go over and it scares the crap out of you. Like I've gone over to drop off boxes.
To be scary?
Yeah, but I've gone over to drop boxes off. Sometimes they put him near the road waving. So like, you want to wave at him.
I love that they put so much effort into moving him around.
Every time I go over, it's in a different place. Sometimes he'll have a beer in his hand. Like, it's messed up. I don't know if we have any more Angostura, do we? I thought I had a couple bottles, but I don't know where I'm gonna get it.
Verna. I don't think I've used it. I've been
You
here
found
when
it?
we've used a lot on here.
I've had that since that was our first sponsor. The Verna Cavallino.
It's like a sweet story.
Yeah, it's a bitter aperitif.
Man, it's so hard.
Oh, should we?
Do we have enough? I mean, this is the last chance to backfill for New Orleans. You have enough?
Shows?
Yeah, we were just talking about that.
Okay.
We should. I have a lot of content. Like last week, we recorded 7 shows.
All right. Yeah.
But I was
not
off
the
by
ones
one.
with Don posted yet, so I know he was in a couple of them.
It's because we didn't have the cards, so we did them out of order. Don was supposed to actually be on the 3rd show because what happens, you'll see on Saturday show, if you look behind us, it's light, but all the other ones are dark. So it goes from lighter, dark, light, darker, darker, dark until it's dark out. Then it'll go light again because it's in the wrong order.
Laudanum.
We could do
Demerara.
Did you want to?
Do you want to use? No, we'll use simple syrup for the absinthe because Demerara is colored. I'm guessing this has a color to it. So simple Demerara.
Yeah. Well, wait.
Water,
What?
Laudanum.
Demerara for the Daquiri.
Demerara for the Daquiri and then simple for the absinthe frappe. Regular, clear, simple. I'm guessing color matters on that.
Yeah, except I don't have to be simple.
Oh, you
For
don't.
what was it? The frappe?
Absinthe frappe. What else is in it?
Can
Mint.
you tell me,
Soda water absinthe.
Derrick,
What? Huh?
tell me
Oh,
how much of that table is showing on the last room? I'm trying to get this.
How much of the showing?
In front of where, like,
Here?
yeah. Anything? Like before
Right
your mats?
here. The piece of my phone. No, just right here. There's you can see the remotes.
Yeah, you can see them.
You don't want to.
I don't know what I want.
Yeah, but as you're doing whatever you're doing there, you're probably gonna make more of this corner disappear unless you angle the whole camera. But now you
I can't because
hit the
I can
monitor.
move it. How is that?
No, you're making it dramatically worse because now 10% of the camera is covered by my laptop. This.
No, I know.
More. Right there. Now you just gotta move the flap no, I think that can't.
So it can't be over this far.
What was I gonna do? We don't have any simple syrup.
Wait, you never got this steady here. Camera out of the way now?
Yep, but this is in the way.
Monitor is?
Yeah.
Trying to convince Liam to drink that there.
More. Huh? There you go.
I was trying to convince Liam.
Now everything's out of the shot?
No, the camera's back.
This camera? Where, the screen?
Just, I don't think so. I think it's the hood. Okay, now move it back this way so you get the monitor out of the way. Right there. Don't move.
I think we got everything. This is
So
an
what are
easy
we gonna do about
night.
simple syrup?
But now I can see the
so-
bottles and stuff?
Where's the mint at? I'll go pick it.
It's right on the corner. Just
Of
I
the
haven't
walkway?
been.
If I'm looking at the front of the house, so the corner of the walkway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'll see because I haven't trimmed the grass down yet. It's right in the corner. There should
Like
be
over
some.
here? That corner?
Like if you walk straight out.
Yeah.
And you don't turn to go
Should be
down
right
there.
on your left.
Oh, right.
It
It's
should
the
be
corner
right
of the
there on the
walkway.
corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
What now?
You can see the bottles and everything. The live stream can see your bottles and be able to see you making your drink.
Let's see. Yeah, this will go up to there. This one, just right off to the right a little bit, and then that's so weird. It's all backwards. Yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't see everything. Should we do this? Taste these with the oak bottle?
Yeah. Wait, what's that?
That's Captain Morgan. That's also Captain Morgan. Oh, is that not Captain Morgan? Wrong
Sample
bottle.
only.
No. It's the whole. I thought I only had one flask. Does that look better?
Yeah. That's spice though.
So is the other one.
Oh,
These are the exact same product. That's just
I
this
see,
is
yeah. I see what you're saying. I thought you were going to compare it
to its brethren.
to the other one though. The
Oh,
cherry
cherry
cask.
cask, right. Another tasting glass. Strainers, it's all in here. Where is me specialty bottle? Oh, liquor. Ow, ow, ow. Do you know where this Captain Morgan sherry cask is?
No. You did bring it upstairs, so.
There's two of them.
They were on your top shelf.
Do you know where the sherry cask is?
Me?
Yeah.
The regular sherry cask
Yeah.
should be right up top there.
That's what I said.
I just don't see it.
It always has been.
I don't think it's open, is it?
Is that the open one?
That's the closed one.
So alright, so if the
It
open
probably
one.
just didn't get put away.
Now the question is
Did you bring it over to the?
No.
No, but he brought it upstairs to compare it. Did you bring it back down?
Probably upstairs.
Oh, I got
I think you probably did because I cleaned the counter, so I wouldn't have let that sit on my counter. It was probably put on your table down here, and now it's just who knows where.
I'm gonna go get ice then.
Well, you're gonna do a tasting first.
Yeah, if I get it, it'll be all straight. It doesn't melt too fast when it's the big cubes and that
Okay.
melt thing. And we're only doing regular amount of drinks. Find it. You wouldn't have put it over here.
I probably put it down on your table, and you probably stuck it either on the floor or.
Oh, there's your buffalo trace. Just found that.
I'm telling you, the only house that can lose alcohol.
Not a big shame to open that. Because you know you have it.
Shame.
It's a
Oh,
collector's
yeah.
item at this point.
But I don't understand where it could have gone to. So it has a red.
So you have it.
There it is. We did bring it. We just never took it out of the box.
Okay, it's got red foil, but the foil's been peeled off.
Oh!
I'm gonna get the ice.
Oh, you took it
That
over there?
stings. Apparently. I think I thought of
It's
doing
like
this.
your treasured.
Well, no, I thought of doing this. That's why it
Oh.
never came out of the box.
Gotcha.
Wait, is that your sherry cask or the?
That's fine.
Who yours it when you poured it out?
Huh?
Well, the one that he made is in the middle.
Or what? He's already got it out?
Yeah.
I have everything ready to go, yeah. Baseline. Modified. A
Original.
ridge.
Which is horrible.
There's only 14 people watching.
Summertime, dude.
Fuck summertime. They should put their shit down and get in here. Can't have 14 people watching.
15.
Ooh, excuse me. Well, where else can I promote it?
I'm really glad I mowed the grass today.
Why?
Nice to have that done with. Because it was a beautiful day today, and I believe tomorrow is supposed to be pretty hot and humid.
Well, I can trim it tomorrow because I don't have to go to karate because they're not open on Saturdays in the summer because of this.
No, it just started.
Nobody shows up. How do we post? I want to manage this page. Boom. Let's post this bitch. Live taping. Now. Do it. Publish. Not that I have a lot of Google Plus fans, but I don't know where else I could post it. Oh, I could post on Instagram. That way all the Instagrammers know. Instagram. Gonna happen right now.
Ask Tweenings or whatever his name is.
I don't even understand that. Oh, I gotta actually hit the button. Hey guys, live stream starts right now. Go to youtube.com/everydaydrinkers. You need to watch this shit because it's gonna be epic. That's the live stream right there. Just go do it. I'll put a link. Hey guys, live stream starts right now. Go to youtube.com/everydaydrinkers. Live stream starts now. Comma YouTube. Why is this laggy? Slash everyday drinkers. Post. Share. Tweet it. Or whatever. Okay. Now we just see all the fans just streaming on to the live stream. Get from the 15 to the 30. Or something. Ian didn't need to get ice yet.
Oh no, he said it don't melt very quickly.
No, but it slows down my progress of whatever we're doing here. Yo, Brad and Ryan and Paul and Twittemeyers and Paul and Twittemeyers. Just, 18 people. Those must be the Instagrammers. 2 extra people from Instagram. Oh, Jesus! It's live. Right here. On the good old internets. Interwebs! Let's see. We need some questions of the day. Do we ever ask anybody if they have any hobbies?
Don't recall.
Well, that's what we're asking them this episode. It's going to happen. Up next.
I saw your digital bat signal and came running.
Whoa! See? That's the problem. It's like everybody's on. Are you the real Jacob Bradley? Jim. That Paul, you were already in here, and what's up? You are watching. That's the problem. Is you got to hit everybody on every medium. The only thing I don't do is Pinterest, and that's just because I don't know. I could. I have a Pinterest account, and I used to post stuff. Voting tomorrow. I'm doing cleaning tomorrow. This room needs to be clean. Upstairs needs to be clean. I gotta kill that friggin' plant that's bigger than the trees out there. The weed. There's a weed. It's growing. It's like bigger than a tree.
There's a lot of things out there.
I don't like it.
Nation wants small money, so.
There you go. She can weed under the weeping willow. I can trim it back and have her weed it.
Weed everywhere over there too.
Yeah, but
She said weed. That might mean Jackie wants to weed for money too. I don't know because Jackie wouldn't even go for a walk, take the dog for a walk with Brianna today. So
really, she's that lazy.
I guess so. Brianna went by herself.
Ryan, we do have a co-host. He's just taking a long time to get ice. 3. I have. Okay, Anthony, that's awesome. Never seen that emoji before.
Yeah, so.
Smiley face with hands. That like goes against everything. That's like, you remember those little, what do they call those little fluffy sticky guys that you used to put on your dashboard with the feet? Why is the garage door opening? Stick them and they had like little.
Heard here?
What's going on?
Walks around the house.
Oh.
That's why it's taking me forever to get ice.
Now we understand the problem. We were wondering, everybody's like, you don't have a co-host this week?
So I put a backpack over the door handles.
Oh.
And apparently Ian was just locking the children out of the house.
The lock doesn't work.
What lock?
This
Yeah,
Well,
well, I
don't
mean,
lock
who are you
that
gonna?
place.
Yeah, that will really screw us up.
one
Yeah.
doesn't work.
Well, I don't care. Don't
You're
lock
right,
it.
but if it happened to, it would work if the door
It's
closed.
unlocked, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Because we don't have keys to this house.
No, that's how we get in this house. If that's locked, we're screwed.
So if we ever lose power, it's a long story, but it involves not having it.
Probably
No,
involves never having gotten them too.
we never got them. We got somebody else's keys. So we could do this.
Yep.
Because we should have. I was thinking of doing it last week.
So regular to you're spiced.
Yeah. Oh, you want to test to make sure that. Oh, I know this is all working. I just did that video the other day. Yeah, because I was gonna do it when we were remote, but that was kind of gonna be.
It would have been difficult.
It was very chaotic. So.
I'm very
Is that recording now? Oh, it is.
recording.
So I don't know when this will go out, so I won't mention anything.
New Orleans cocktails. I like it.
We'll do those. That'll. Well, I don't know when this is gonna go out, so we'll just keep it timed insensitive. Then I probably don't want this because that's for my New Orleans mood.
And you're not in New Orleans.
I'm turning it off right now.
Turn it on.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Right.
Click that switch.
I think I flipped all those things. So it should be working okay.
Are you asking me to do something?
You probably want to look at this because I'm panicking.
You look like you're panicking.
That's
On the inside.
This is why my
See
bosses
bumpies.
always hated
Oh
me.
wait, did you change this to stereo? This from
I did.
home?
I flipped it back the other day. Yeah.
Okay.
When I hooked that on.
Your
That's why my
boss hates
bosses
you.
always. Oh, not now, but like back when I could do cool stuff like writing code, like we issues, and I'd be like, yeah, I'm working on it. It's like, you don't look like you are. I'm like, what do you want me to do? It's like you could show a sense of urgency. I'm like, I can only write code so fast. Yeah, but you're not showing it. I'm like,
You
my
know what?
mental state should not be impacted by my code.
You know what? You panic and you write fast. You make mistakes.
You make a lot of mistakes, so I don't do that. I turn on the music, flip some
You're still
disturbed, and go.
recording. You started your recording and then you went off on a tangent.
That's what I do.
Yeah. Haven't you noticed the show format, Jen?
Have you never been here before?
This
Is this
All
new?
right.
Welcome to Common Man Cocktails, Jen.
All right, ready?
Screw you, I'm going home.
Welcome to Common Cocktails. I'm your host Derrick Schommer, here with me, Ian Andrews, and this.
Behind the camera, we got Jen, who's pissed at us.
Yeah, because we went on a tangent
We're just
within
ripping on
15 seconds of hitting the record. Right when I hit record, I just want to talk.
Yeah.
That's all. I just want to talk.
It's in your nature.
It's in my nature.
This
So
is actually kind of cool.
it doesn't suck.
I think it's really cool because I've tried this.
I don't even remember what it tastes like. It was like
It tastes like heaven. Yeah.
last week I was thinking of doing this, but we were in a remote location in chaos, audience, people running back and forth. You almost want to just tape, get through because people are like, oh, you look nervous. I'm like, no, I'm not nervous. It's just a lot of stuff going on.
We're
It's
out of the normal environment.
Right, and like you look nervous
trying to
standing up.
organize more things than you normally have to organize.
Right,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I know, I've just got a lot of things. I'm like, there's a mic. Is it on? Is that working? How, well, the live stream, Jennifer's telling me that's frozen. I'm like, everything's just going on. Here, everything's
Is the
controlled.
audience talking about something we need to talk about? Did we miss something? Are they calling us out on it?
Right.
Yeah.
So you got to have that controlled environment to be able to get the organization. So when we're
Yeah.
bars down, we'll be standing up.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be good.
So
We
this
know how to
didn't
stand.
happen.
We've been standing for years.
I have definitely standing, breathing. These are things I do.
Yeah, we're good at it.
So part of being good at them, the other thing we're good at is drinking.
Yeah.
And so
and you're good at experimenting with alcohols and infusions and whatnot.
it's easy to experiment.
Kind of what we're doing right here.
It's hard to get it right. But so this is the oak bottle. You could go back. Can I link this in? Yeah, I'll figure it. It's a lot of work for me. I'm going to go figure it out. But there's
if you
a
want to
video.
see how much work it is. He just he
That's
posts
true.
a video.
I
about
posted a video. You
the
can search for
editing
how
process.
behind the scenes. Just do that.
Yeah.
Making of CMC. So the oak bottle. First time we did it, we used tequila, and it came out right there.
The Hornitos.
And it came out rad.
It was
Look.
it was a Plata, and it looks like a Reposado or an Añejo.
And it's almost gone because I brought it on 4th of July, and everybody was doing shots.
And it's really good.
And margaritas. So that kind of started the game, and then it
That's
was like, hey, how do we make... Yeah, the top of that one blows. How do we make... can we do something cool with it, like where we can cask condition? So you're like, oh, what about like a sherry cask? I'm like, that's one of our favorite things. How do we reproduce that?
That was one of our top spice rum picks.
Exactly.
It's not the top spice rum
Right.
pick.
And you can only have so much. So how do I make that work? So I took the Harvey's Bristol Cream, the one we had from last time we used it.
Which is excellent. I love that sherry.
And I shoved that whole thing right in here. So, mental note, I have 2 bottles upstairs. One that's not open. The one that is open is well rogued, right? And then, I think.
I'll have to try that.
And then, so, I put that in there for 48 hours. Then I took it out and I poured it back into the bottle, threw it back in the fridge. Then I put this in there for 48 hours, which used to be the color of standard
So you can
spice.
see how much oak came out of that.
Yeah.
How much color.
Exactly.
Caramel
Kind
color.
of similar to.
It's got the similar age to the one that we were trying to compare it to. That's a sherry cask spiced rum. Same brand. I put sherry in a cask that was spiced rum.
And if you can get this,
which you can't,
if you can find it,
right,
you should grab a bottle because it's a limited edition. They're not making any more, and it's really good.
Right. And I got 2 bottles. So we're gonna try. I mean, they're not gonna taste the same. I mean, it's not the same quote unquote recipe, but if it's close or better or has some, it can't be worse than Captain Morgan Straight. This is just shitty ass spice rum. Like,
how do you really feel?
That's just how I feel. Like, and this is a feeling. There's no need to sue me on
Doc is
private.
actually really good.
Everything else, like their white, is fantastic.
Yeah, and they have a bunch of new flavors of white. Did you see that?
No, yes, actually,
Their
because they have the
places.
same label as
Yeah,
that
like
white
grapefruit white and all these.
Yeah, I don't exactly know why we need yet another line of flavored rums, but besides that,
You know, they're just trying to get part of that market. That's all.
exactly. So the white is all fantastic. The private's fantastic. Tattoo is crap too, but you like that.
I don't mind that. I like the spiciness.
It's kind of robust, and
yeah,
then
it's
like
kinda
all the
cheap tasting, but it's
that's good. The other limited edition is good.
Yeah,
It's
the
just this
1671,
product is
the butterscotch.
weak. After you experience other spiced rums or other products in their line, you're like,
Yeah.
this is like piss water, barely any spice.
It has its place. Excuse me. That
Okay.
happened.
Let's
Let's
it
start
has
with
its
that one.
place.
Let's start with that
I
one.
think the place is on the floor.
I think we should start with that one because the flavor is going to be weaker. It won't taint our palate for the other ones.
I drink that and I think rum and coke.
Yeah. It's got a little bit of sweetness that they would expect from the Captain Morgan spice.
My college days,
It lends itself towards
I had bottles of this. I had silver.
ethanol-y.
It's hot.
Yeah, it's hot.
It's got sweetness, but not a lot of dynamic flavor. Like it doesn't have cloves or
It's got
this
some
or
spicy
spice.
sweetness. You can't put your finger on what those spices are.
There's spiciness,
Yeah.
but it's not nutmeg. It's not clove or any of the other island spices I could think of. But it's got a spiciness to it.
This is the sherry cask from Captain Morgan that we love already.
That one is definitely got the color going on as well. It's got the color.
Get the sherry in
But
there.
you could smell. It
the
smells almost like a
spices, yeah.
cherry wine.
It does. And it doesn't have that ethanol aftertaste that the regular Captain does, I think. It's just smooth. It burns a little bit,
heavy.
but it's like a good, even burn.
It's kind of like a molasses cherry aged thing.
Yeah.
And it's
so
definitely
good.
got a higher weight than this. It's very watery. Again, that one's probably more money. But the funny part is, it's not that much more money.
Right.
Like, they're all, aside from an $80 bottle like this that you're going to use 50 times, and plus a second bottle because I bought the Harvey Bristol Cream, which I don't think is that much, like $9, $10, something like that.
Harvey's Bristol Cream can be like
15?
12, 13.
So, something under 20. I think all of these are under 20.
Yeah.
So the regular,
This was under 20?
I think so. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's 23.
Yeah.
It's under 25.
Okay.
But it tastes like it's real rum. Like it has the
And what's
full
the,
body flavor to it.
ABV, the regular spice? Because this is a 35% alcohol.
Oh,
35% also.
that's
So
different.
these are both 35%.
That's the spices have to take up. I mean, you can't. I guess you can cut it higher. You can
There's
make a
gotta be some
40.
sweetness.
Yeah.
There's sweetness in there, so you know the alcohol.
Usually you lose 5% whenever you bring in that nice candy sweetness.
That seems to be the standard for the companies to make 35% alcohol. That's
That even has like an allspice, like an oaky, like there's flavor.
it's caramelly. It's
Yeah,
just good.
it's just got character to it. I like character.
So this, if I remember right, it's going to be more oaky, obviously, than the...
It should be oaky. I would guess it's going to have some smoke.
Smells smoky and oaky.
Smoky and oaky.
Smoky and oaky.
That's what I call this. This is Captain Morgan Smoky Oaky.
I like it.
I do that.
Can we patent
We cannot patent somebody else's
variant of
product.
somebody else's brand?
I'm fairly certain no.
Okay, of using other people's products on another person's brand to make your own? I don't think so.
I'm sure it's
That'd
been
be cool.
done. I'm sure tequila does it all the time.
Yeah.
Does it smell like
Smoky oaky.
Smoky Oaky?
And it tastes a lot smokier and oakier than the sherry cask.
Yeah.
It has more of an ethanol finish than the Captain Cherry cask. But that oakiness comes out really nice.
Yeah, it's fire.
Yeah.
But this still is heavier, I think. Like regardless to, like this is the light.
Yeah, this evaporates on your tongue a lot easier.
I like from a mouthfeel perspective, these two kind of still fit the same mouthfeel. Like that one
They do,
seems a
yeah.
little richer.
This is in a
Heavier.
different glass, I think, yeah. A mouthfeel anyway.
Yeah.
This has a lot more flavor than the original.
Yeah.
Private stock.
It's so sweet, so good.
Like that one may use a higher, like their private stock version of their spiced rum instead of their.
Oh, when you make the base to get the heat, to get the weight.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
Yeah, I was just trying to keep it base. Like I know that can you improve this? That was the goal. Can this be improved to kind of be
It's
closer?
definitely improved. It's
It-
not the same as this.
No,
It's really
the
different.
smoke notes and like the oak that comes through here is much fresher, like a fresh cut French oak or something. Where that one has,
And you get it in the smell so much.
Yeah.
It just carries over into your mouth.
that one has more richness to it still. This one has more. I don't know. I don't want to say depth, but it tastes. This kind of has more an impact of maybe what I'd see a Scotch or a bourbon or like the length, the oak and everything that kind of applies
It becomes a
to it.
Scotchy rum.
Yeah.
Where this isn't a Scotchy rum. This is
Right.
a sweet rum still. And
This would be in a category. I don't even know how you'd make this category, but this could be a category of the Captain Morgan brand. I just don't. I mean, do you get the? I'm not sure if you're getting a lot of sherry out of it, but I don't even know if I can say you're getting a lot of sherry out of that.
I don't really know. I mean, the oak is the predominant flavor from using that bottle. And we got that from the Hornitos also.
Oh.
Right.
And someone in the chat room says any remaining flavor from the tequila.
No.
No, that's all gone. Because that got rinsed out with water first. And
I rinsed that out 3 times with
and
water.
Sherry.
and
Then I
sherry.
added the sherry in there so if there was, the tequila would probably be in the sherry.
The sherry, I think.
But I actually tasted it to see if it did. Like I want to see how badly it made it. It did.
It would be pretty dilute.
Yeah, it's
in the
not,
sherry.
not that big. And maybe if you were to rest this for like ages with the sherry in there for like a long time, it may make more of an impact. But I feel like if you did that, you may get a little more impact of sherry to make it not necessarily worth that much time.
Right.
Because you can't leave it in there.
Diminishing returns.
Yeah.
So your next request is coconut rum.
It'll be
That would be interesting.
coconut rum. Like, the emphasis on oak.
Yes.
Yes. Oakanut.
Oakanut rum.
Coconut
Yeah.
rum.
Oakanut rum. See, we got
So that's what you
smoky.
need to try.
What do we call that? Spicy smoky and oak.
Smoky oaky.
Smoky oaky and oakanut.
Start your own
Rum line.
classifications of liquor there.
I think somebody who likes and appreciates rum will appreciate that a lot better than they'll appreciate this. And
Yes.
the main focus, while we can't get there,
I wonder how that would be in a rum and coke.
it might be more like you can have Jack and Coke or
Yeah,
whiskey.
it
and
might
Coke.
be more of a because I mean, it might be closer to a Jack and Coke than a rum and coke. Just because
It
of
would
that
be
oakiness.
interesting what people's impression would be if you used it.
Yeah, there's no coke there.
There's never Coke. There's just nothing to put. You'd have to put it into that Coke bottle.
Or into here.
Oh yeah, you You know what?
You know what? We think about things in very different ways.
What are you saying? I was just like,
I cut the tree down. You pulled the earth off. And I'm the French one.
No, I would have devised a way to into that
I
bottle
mean, we could do that if you want.
without losing pressure. That would have been my goal.
Boom. I think this is easier.
That's such a you've totally ruined
That's such a mess.
everything. Now how are you gonna fix that, genius? Oh no, you can't! Oh shit! Oh god! That
Really?
okay?
It worked.
Again, would have probably tackled that in a different way.
Yep.
I probably wouldn't have hammered the ice into my hand as a
Well, it
solution.
doesn't hurt.
Oh, it's still not my first what I
You
thought I
should
would.
put that down.
Try to distract me.
I did. Misdirection.
With a good valid reason. You're just gonna break shit and knock shit down. That's what the hammer thrower is for.
I like the oakiness in there.
It dulls the sweetness down.
It does.
It's where
I'm trying to get the ratios right.
Which sweetness?
the
The
sweetness of the Coke.
Sweetness?
Yeah, like the Coke is, it almost like a pure cane at that point. Like it has like a nice long, subtle sweet instead of like that sharp.
More natural flavor.
Yeah, this is how you make natural flavored Coke. Some people just buy naturally flavored cola.
Some people bottle condition sherry, bottle condition an oak bottle with sherry, then condition, then
You
throw in their
lost.
rum and then mix
Make
that
it.
with regular Coke. Yeah.
But you can make a lot of rum and
Well,
Coke.
Compare it to the limited edition with Coke.
We
That's
have
the
enough
chatter.
Coke. The limited edition. I think that.
You want to make some ice? Now that you know how, do it.
My hand goes away because
It doesn't hurt.
But it's
That's good
falling
enough.
everywhere.
That's good enough. You
Yeah,
got
right
it.
in here.
Good job. Proud of you.
This is just weird. Weird behavior.
Grown man behaving oddly.
I would have just been like. I thought you were.
I know
gonna
you
jump.
would have. No.
No, I'm good.
They're your mats. If you want to spill them, it's okay.
Totally different. And I would venture to say
That's still sweet.
not as good.
No, I like this in the Coke a lot better.
And I do too.
Hmm.
That's just got
That's
a weird
interesting.
aftertaste.
It does. It's like putting private stock in Coke, which I've done before. And
Ah,
I don't like that as much.
I used to do that because it's better. It had
Because
nothing to do
private
with
stock is
flavor.
better.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did that a lot. I went through many bottles of private stock doing that. By many, I mean maybe one.
That's just because of private stock.
Yeah.
What's cool about this is it adds the oakiness to the Coke.
Yeah.
It's
This does not do that. Brings out whatever that
smoky
flavor
oaky
is.
rum and cokey.
The smoky oaky rum and cokey. You saw it here first. That's the name of that cocktail right there. Could be a Cuba Libre or something. No.
No, smoky oaky rum and cokey.
And this one just tastes like Coke.
Yeah. So there you go.
It works.
Yeah.
It applies. It tastes better than this. It doesn't necessarily taste like that.
No.
You might just skip the sherry cask conditioning.
And just okay.
It's probably going to be just...
Yeah. Because I think if you want to use it for rum and Coke, the oak is what really makes the rum and Coke
Yeah.
with this come out, I think.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
tasty.
going to have to agree a little bit on that one.
Hey.
A lot of it!
A lot of it.
I think that deserves a Cobra High five. Wow, we're weird.
Yeah.
Kind of dirty.
But we had a good time.
All right, we're done. This is exactly what everybody wanted
Are you
us to
gonna
do.
ask your question?
I'm going to... oh, yeah. What's your favorite hobby? No, that's not even the question.
Favorite games.
Do you have a hobby?
Viking.
Do you have a hobby? Was that what I was going to ask?
I think so.
Oh, yeah. Do you have a hobby? And if so, what are... do you have any hobbies?
I'm a hobbyist. I have a lot of
You
hobbies.
only have hobbies.
Yeah,
His
that's what I do.
second job is his hobbies.
Yeah,
All of
making
them.
beer, playing guitar, magic was one for a while, video games. That's always
You
a
can't
hobby.
use that twice, though.
Did I already use it?
No, but you will in a few minutes.
Okay. I like hiking. I like doing martial
Video.
arts and stuff. Golf is a hobby now.
You golf?
I was into model airplanes for a little while. Like
You sound like my father.
remote
He
control
was into all
airplanes.
this.
Yeah, everything's interesting. It's worth exploring everything.
I do martial arts, and this is, I guess, a
This
hobby
is
right
kind
now.
of a hobby.
I'm starting little small companies.
You've had a lot of tech hobbies.
Working is a hobby, yeah.
You were doing video game development.
Video game development,
Bloodlines.
tons of other random... Coding is a hobby.
RPG, like tabletop D&D?
That's a hobby.
Did you see the
that's
Dice
a
Tower
hobby I
Kickstarter?
haven't been able to do. What?
Have you seen that Dice Tower Kickstarter?
No.
Oh, okay, I was right.
I have a lot of hobbies that are currently idle. I like RC cars. Not a lot of
Foosball.
time, a lot of money. Foosball, nobody likes to play foosball with me. So.
I love playing football.
Yeah, but there's only 2 people.
Yeah.
And nobody else wants to play. In martial arts, the only one I do today. All the other ones I kind of do this. If you've seen the making of, you understand. There's a lot of this. So, what are your hobbies?
You like Thorin, too.
Thor! I didn't do it. That's it. We're done. Nobody kept track of the time. So we're Sazerac!
So Dan's like, what was the recipe for that gin basil smash? So I sent him what I thought it was. Like
Gin, basil, and some smash.
basil, 3/4 ounce simple syrup, mudlet, half ounce lemon juice. I couldn't remember if it was 1 1/2 or 2 ounces of gin.
He's going to drink the most of
So
Doesn't
would you
matter.
say it's close to Oak Heart now?
No, it's better
No.
than Oak Heart.
No, well,
It's
yeah.
different than Oak Heart.
Oak Heart's got a peppery spiciness to it. This is
And Oak Heart still has like a sweetness to
doesn't
it.
really have.
What
Does Oak Heart
spice
have a lot
rub
of
would you
oak?
recommend putting in the bottle?
Captain, it comes up pretty good.
Well, if you want to, Captain's pretty easy. If you're going for cost effectiveness, you could probably put Oak Heart in there.
I don't know if you want to do Oak Heart. Doesn't Oak Heart already have oak?
I don't know. It has an oak in the name.
Oak Heart is sweet and all ethanol-y. That might be interesting oak because it's kind of sweet already.
So it doesn't have the oak part.
No, it
Why
doesn't.
doesn't Oak Heart have oak in it? I would use Oak Heart.
It's got more oak than that does.
This doesn't have oak at all. This
I know,
is
right?
this the closest this scene to oak is like
so
right here.
what I'm thinking
Anything
is
that
since,
you like to taste, I
since
would put
this
in
is
that bottle.
already sweet, I think it might go well
Wanna try
with
that
the oak.
Right.
Coke?
And if you're an Oak Heart
Thank you.
fan, then it seems natural to use.
Even more purpose.
I wouldn't. If you're an Oak Heart fan, I wouldn't go buy Captain Morgan because we did. I would use Oak Heart because that's what you. Plus, you can do a
Yeah,
comparison.
that's not bad with Coke.
Right?
Yeah.
It's got like a neat flavor to it.
It does.
So I don't know what you want to do. You want to put this? I'll leave it to you.
I don't know. I don't know where to put the stuff I already have. Goes right here on the floor.
Try the bad one.
Tiburon.
Bad aftertaste.
Oh, is there some sort of?
Oh yeah, it does mix weird.
Yeah, doesn't it?
Isn't it?
Mm.
Archery.
Are those your only Glencairns?
Probably.
Okay, I thought you had 4 for some reason. Nothing to see here. Move along. Where's this one? Oh, okay.
Let me see if I can figure out what the hell.
Do you want some more of that rum to go in then?
No.
You can
Yep.
now you can fill
I'm
it.
good. Yeah, now I could just pour it in.
I think you should. Once this coming up soon, and you gotta get ready.
You gotta get conditioned.
Yeah. And I remember
I gotta
from
get my
college,
tolerance out there. Up there.
it takes a weekend to get your tolerance up, or a week to bring it down, something like that. So you gotta start early.
Is that science?
Yep.
Yep.
Social science.
I don't know this. That you speak of. See if I can find something on this. This bottle. God, I'm tired. This bottle arrived via Facebook. Let's see what he say.
Facebook sent you rum?
I was wondering if you'd be interested. Download. Why would I need to download this? It's just a freaking picture. So he sends a picture, and then he said, I was wondering if you'd be interested in reviewing Tiburon rum for us. We have the only premium Belizean rum on the U.S. market. We have been on the market for 18 months and have won 14 major awards so far. We are currently 7 states in 4 countries and growing quickly. This is the
7 states?
CEO.
Wow.
Sharkbait Co.
That's not very many.
DBA Tiburon rum. 7 states, more than I thought. It's a cool picture with the shark on it. There must be sharks in Belize. Are there sharks in Belize? Sharon. Facebook rum. Shall I say rum from Facebook? That's the weird thing is I don't even remember the last time somebody sent me a review request through my website. Like they used to all my reviews there.
Literally
Oh, really? We'll be in New Orleans on Tuesday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. When do we leave?
We leave on Saturday. Arrive on Tuesday, leave on Saturday.
I gotta see if we're doing. I have to ask Ian. He's like my secretary bitch. But I don't know if we're doing anything on Thursday or Wednesday. We can go to that event from the Badish group. Hello, Donald Jones. Sorry, I just saw that. Big old caps. Is that rum made in Hyundai? No, it's made in Tiburon. No, it's made in Belize. Didn't you hear? It's the only Belizean rum on the U.S. market today. We have been on the market for 18 months and have won 14 major awards. 7 states, 4 countries. And then he lists all the awards. Unfortunately, I don't care.
I want to make a rum.
The only award that matters to me is right here. You want to make a rum?
Yeah.
You haven't. What about the shrubs?
I know. I haven't done those.
I know.
I don't want no
I bought all the stuff and then it all started rotting.
Hang on the passenger side.
Scrub.
Why did you throw out your watch box?
It's so hot in New Orleans. No! I don't want to hear that.
Of course it's hot in New Orleans.
It's the dirty South.
the dirty South.
Don't be.
The only way, the reason New Orleans is hot is so that you can drink cocktails. That is not true.
Daquiri is the official cocktail this year. Tails.
Yep.
Are we doing anything on Wednesday? Derrick wanted to know.
Oh, by the way, are we doing anything
There are a
Wednesday?
couple seminars.
No, Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Not that I know of. All I know is we got Friday nights the Daquiri tour, Thursday nights dinner at Nola, and then we have the julep thing. And then
But that's not on Wednesday, right?
no, there's nothing on Wednesday.
All right. So
I have class at
that's
3
how
on
it's supposed to
Wednesday.
go. Yeah, but this is I think later.
What is it?
The folks at the Badish group that had bought that bottle of bitters that I'm bringing down,
The folks at what?
Badish,
Okay.
that's what they are. Badish, I think it's Badish. They are doing a party. I have the address for Irish whiskey.
You can invite.
I did one when I said, "Hey, I'm bringing this bottle of bitters," and then she said, "Hey, I'll buy you a cocktail. Come over here," and she sent me the dates. I don't know if there's an invite per
Battery?
se.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. So it's just a come on over kind of thing.
I think so.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, the funny thing is, when they call, I'm like, that's weird, because that's normally, they usually look for me for a compliment cocktail. So, like, hi. I call them up, I'm like, what do you need? She's like, oh, I need this. I'm like, I know you guys. They send me all kinds of cool stuff. Like, I already know who they are, but I don't know if they, I said, hey,
I got some stuff to say about this.
do you? You know
Yeah.
stuff about Belize?
Yeah. This is a rum
What about
made,
sharks in
it's
Belize?
made in Belize.
Yeah.
All in Belize. It's made from Belize sugar molasses.
Did you read the back?
No, I haven't read the back. It's Asian Kentucky oak bourbon barrels, and it's a blend of 4, 6, and 8-year-old
What are you talking about?
rums.
Are you just making all this up as you go? Because that's really intelligent if you could do that on the fly.
If I could make it up on the fly, then people would know I'm lying. But no, that's all real.
How do you know all this? Oh, is this sheet upstairs?
I'm like, how long is it going to take to figure this out?
I'm like, I don't know where I put the sheet, but it sounds like somebody knows. And here I am reading the Facebook message, like, okay, this is all I got. It's made in Belize. It says on the bottle. Damn it.
Damn. I'll that out till later. It could have made for a really interesting episode.
You want to alarm me? Whoop!
Warning!
Uh,
We're only 4 days away from going to New Orleans.
I'm not on vacation yet.
Okay, sorry.
I kind of am, but I have a headache, so it doesn't count.
Oh, yeah, right. I apologize. You should take some energy drink. That'll help. It might not help, but it might help.
That one's crystallizing with sugar.
Just hold it over your mouth and squeeze the spigot.
I can't do that. I could oversubscribe.
You could overdose.
What do they call it? I could over medicate. Know what you need to do? We need to do a 2-ounce count. To figure
So
out
we know how much it
because
is.
it's always going to come out the same.
Yeah.
Until it's empty.
That's empty.
Ah,
In which case, you got to start using the small bottle, right?
I know. And then we have to do the count again.
Thank God they sent it for free.
Challenging.
Okay, you ready?
I have been I've been busted up ready.
Timer?
Yep.
Start.
Welcome to Common Cocktails. I am your host, Derrick Schommer, and that, my friends, is Ian.
Guess who just had some energy, Greg?
like literally 15 seconds ago. He can't be working yet.
Mel Blanc himself.
That's true. I can't do Donald Duck. He's not Donald
You do
Duck.
Bugs Bunny.
I can't do Bugs Bunny.
No. Daffy?
I can't do any of Mel Blanc's characters,
All right,
which is
fair
like
enough.
all of the characters
Looney
from the
Tunes.
Looney Tunes.
So, what do we have? We have Tiburon.
I don't know. You tell me. It's just Tiburon rum.
It's a Belize rum,
It's for product in Belize. Only one in the U.S. from Belize.
and it's made completely in Belize from Belize sugar, molasses sugar,
Molasses.
and it's aged in Kentucky
Molasses rum. I needed a molasses.
Kentucky oak bourbon barrels,
Okay.
and it's a blend of 4, 6, and 8-year-old rums.
How much is it?
You forgot to look that up.
I don't know.
I see.
It's
Like
only
you give
available
him.
in 7 states, though.
It's available in 7 states.
What states are those?
I don't know.
7 of them.
7 states, 4 countries.
It's like a seventh of the U.S.
It's been on the market for 18 months. So the beauty of 18 months is not long for a brand new product.
No.
And we get to taste it
Tiburon is a shark,
fairly quickly.
just like the Hyundai Tiburon, which is a car. named after
Oh,
a
that's why somebody said something about a Hyundai?
Yeah.
Holy shit, this is all coming. You guys, you talk way too high above my head live stream. And then he understands it, and I look like an idiot.
You're not used to that yet?
Drink goddamn rum. Also in the news,
if it's any consolation, Derek, you're one of the least idiots I know.
I just don't always figure out like the basic stuff.
Well, it's
because
got
I
like a
do too
weird
many
smell
things.
to it. Have you tried this already?
No.
Jen has? It's open.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
of course,
Anything
Jen
that comes
has.
in, she's tasted it. Actually, I might have had a sip. So while this comes into the country, this is gone. So I just,
Oh.
as a like news article, somebody a couple
right.
weeks ago had posted saying, "Oh, I can't seem to find 10 cane rum. It must be gone." So I went, I found 10 cane rum. Their Twitter account hasn't been active for like everything is just dead. It's all out there, but it's dead. So I went to the website, dead. It doesn't respond to ping. Like it's dead, or you can't connect to it. So I emailed the parent company. I'm like, hey, 10 cane rum, what's going on? Like I've heard it's gone. It's like, you know what, Hennessy has discontinued the 10 cane rum brand. So if you have this bottle, I don't know if it becomes a collector's item at this point, but you'll never have another one. So unless you find it in one of those old, like on a dusty shelf
In
someplace.
which case you hang on to it.
Right. So this is going to have to replace it then.
It's
From
interesting.
Belize.
Right? It kind of kicks you in the nose a little bit.
Right in the face. My nose, through my brain, out the other side.
It's got a very... Taste it before I talk. It's got a really molassesy finish on the back end. It's like all burning up in your face, and then it kind of smooths out, and there's molasses at the back end of that.
But molasses is hard to find, so this is good because I'm looking for Eldorado 12 is the only other one I know of that's got that like that
You get some
demerara
molasses
flavor.
up front, but there's some astringency up front too.
Mm.
Once it kind of mellows out and hits the back of your mouth, it's kind of the molasses comes out a bit more. I think it's interesting.
That's what I said, only
Yeah.
I didn't say it as intelligently. I said it burns, and then you get the rum taste.
It's just because your accent, Jen.
It must be. I was saying the same thing, it just didn't sound the same.
So it's
You were thinking it.
So this is a shark.
I'm like the mouth of Jen.
That's weird.
That's scary.
Yeah. I don't know what to think of that.
It's won 14 awards.
Okay.
14
It's-
major awards. But you know what?
It definitely has a unique
I'm
flavor profile, doesn't it?
It does, and I'm fine with award-winning product.
Hmm.
But here's where my award is. I really, the only thing I like to know when somebody says we won awards is that somebody's tried it before me. I don't really care if you came in gold, silver, platinum, or super platinum, or whatever, because at the end of the day, I don't know how many, question of the day, and I've asked this years ago, but how many people buy their spirits based on the number of awards, the style of awards, where they were? Were they in San Francisco? Were they, your neighbor's house? Like, how much does awards factor into your purchasing? I don't.
When it comes to wine, the point system figures in for me
Exactly.
because I don't know my wines as well as I'd like to. If I'm buying wine to bring to a party, I'll look for the.
You want at
the
least
1
an
out of 100 score.
85 or whatever.
Yeah, I'll try to get a 93 if I can or
Right.
something. At the
I do the
store.
same thing. I understand the rating. I used to. Actually, Everyday Drinkers, the blog, usually started mainly as a wine thing. So I did a lot of wine reviews. But like,
Did not know that.
me and Rob used to be into wine before his heart attack more than now. But we would taste a lot of different wines, and he's like, "Oh, you should try this. You should try this." I have a whole wine cabinet. I just stopped.
That was your hobbies. Going back to
Drinking is a hobby.
Yeah, Well, you did drinking of coffee.
I like coffee. I would do a coffee review.
You were a big
show
aficionado of coffee for a while.
We still buy fancy ass coffee.
Yeah.
We should start a website called Fancy Ass Coffee.
No.
Anyway, but
next endeavor.
Yeah. But the rating system makes sense. It's also very flat out and organized. Like, wine is so structured for the most part.
It is.
Where rum, it's like
not so much. I mean,
they have to tell you aged a minimum of 4 years. Like, if they don't say that, you don't know what it means to be an aged rum. It could mean anything. So they're like saying, "This is
like
what
tequila.
we are."
Like a reposado is aged not more than 6 months.
Right, but at least they have that structure to
They
go.
do have
Well,
numbers.
here's your
But every
categories."
spirit is different. I mean, like
Rum,
Did
bourbon,
Kurt say he was certified tasting?
Yeah,
certified
tequila.
tequila taster. The same standards aren't going to apply to tasting rum. I'm guessing.
No,
That's why it's a
for
tequila
tasting,
certification,
there's things to make tasting specifically. You better at it, but at the end of the day, you have to taste the entire line of product. Like, how do you know there's demerara or there's a molasses flavor or this or that? You have
to taste all these inputs.
You have to get that dictionary built in your body and brain and go, okay, that's this flavor, that's
like
this new
when we
one.
went to Tails last year, we tasted all those bitters and stuff.
Mhm.
It's like you don't realize how many different flavors of bitter there are until you try wormwood and
Right.
aloe,
By themselves.
cassia,
Right.
all these different types.
Exactly. And then you go, holy crap, that's a lot of work.
Yeah. But then
you
you
get
start
those flavors.
You start with the major ones, and you start recognizing then some of the brands, and
Right.
that's what
And then there's
that
like
is.
anise and ones that are like so defined that you can usually pull them out.
Yeah.
Chamomile in some cases, you're like, oh, I know this is this flavor and this is that.
Yeah.
In this case, I think you're right. That has a lot of molasses appeal in the finish.
It's Bernie and ethanol up front a little bit.
It is pretty hardcore. Like,
Which is really weird because usually that's in the back.
that's true, yeah.
Maybe that's what's so interesting about it.
Because it's backwards.
Yeah, it's
It
backwards.
is.
Where's Belize? Maybe Belize is on
Belize
the other
is in
side.
Central America.
Yeah.
You're right, yeah. It would be like, what was the
But
show?
it's continental. It's not an island, so there we go.
No, but which show was it? I think it was Larry Wilmore or somebody who they go in, they'll do something in South America and they'll show like a little place and then like they'll go on for a few seconds and go, and if you believe that's actually Belize, it's not. Belize is over here. They moved it like, so you're totally convinced like of the little graphic they're showing you is that country.
They're messing with you.
They're messing with you because you don't actually know and you're like, yeah.
Larry Williams.
Wilmore.
Wilmore.
I think it's Wilmore. It's either that or
Question of
one
the
of
It's
those.
on Comedy Central, right?
Another.
That guy, yeah.
You want a question?
Sure.
of the day?
If you can get
You
questions
have our
out of these
attention.
people,
Who
Steve,
picks
have one?
up a guide dog's poop?
I don't know if that.
That's a good question.
Who picks up a guide dog's poop? I
Maybe
would
they're
say the
maybe
guide
they're
dog's guide dogger.
but they're blind.
No, the other
that's why
person.
they have a guide dog.
No, but there's got.
Maybe the guide dogs have a separate dog that accompanies them that just has a.
No, maybe the guide dog
I
has
think
that
they
thing
tell
like a
the
horse
owner
has.
Where it is.
Oh, maybe.
The little bag.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, because they have a harness and everything on.
Maybe.
They do.
Guide dogs aren't cheap.
Maybe they colostomy them.
I wasn't gonna go that expensive. Like we're just gonna surgery this dog just so it can do this, but I wonder maybe if they're trained not to poop somehow, like
That
at
would
specific
make more
places.
sense,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like maybe they have like a
Well,
whistle.
they're still house. I mean, they should. They're housebroken,
That's fucked
so
up.
they would know if they're
You would think.
inside. They would.
Yeah, maybe they're outhouse broken. They only go in one place. Maybe a little sandbox. That's
Anyway.
it. You distracted.
John
You
Oliver
distracted
does
me.
that.
Oh, this is John Oliver. Little in the HBO
John
show.
Oliver.
Yeah, John
He's
Oliver.
funny.
Yeah,
I like him.
it's John Oliver. Wow, somebody got. These are our fans. They actually watch some of the stuff we watch.
I know, right?
It's fucking weird. So
Like Silicon Valley.
I'm working on it. Bernie up front, smooth and crazy flavor in the back. What do you like? Where do you see that rum playing? Where would you put it?
What would I do with that?
Yeah, what would you do with it? Because rum is everywhere.
We're gonna use it in a daiquiri.
Yeah, we're gonna use it in a daiquiri.
We'll see how it plays.
We'll see how that plays.
I think the burniness goes away when you add it to a
Is
cocktail.
there any Coke left?
Yeah, there is.
We can try to see how it goes with rum and Coke. I mean,
You could pile some Coke in there.
You could try and fit some in the bottle.
You want to just dump
we're
that
gonna pour
in
this
the
right in the Coke bottle.
bottle. So that's going to get rid of the burniness.
Yeah, it
Is
should.
it going to bring in the molassiness?
I don't know because the sweetness
Tiki
of
cocktails?
the Coke. Yes, tiki.
Right? Tiki?
Agreed.
Mad rush to your face with alcohol. It's everything you need. I would say you can use this in your aged rum category because a lot of tikis require multiple ages of rum. Light rum, this is
Right.
the non-light rum version. I'd use this for
Here you go,
if
Jen.
it calls for gold or amber.
Yeah.
What are you
Go
doing?
ahead.
Why would you?
Yeah, you tried to throw ice here on camera, so I tried to not hit your camera.
That was beautiful of you not to do that. Wait, to do that, not hit that. It's better than the Kraken. I mean,
It's better than the
It's
Captain.
better than Captain's sherry cask.
Yeah.
It does. It's no burn. There's no burn.
Not really. No, I mean I'm getting a little bit, but I'm getting a little bit of ethanol in it.
I get a little bit of caramel or something. Maybe that's
That could be
just
from
the
the Coke.
Demerara or whatever or something. Maybe the Coke and the. It's tame.
I don't really like it in Coke, to be honest with you. I prefer
Nice.
oak rum.
Yeah.
I'd probably even prefer Captain regular.
Well, yeah, because the spice rum. If you like Myers and Coke,
Yeah.
this might work for you. If,
Yeah, maybe.
I don't drink regular rum and Coke.
I can see this more. And
I think this would be beautiful in a tiki
this
that's
is going to be
non-light.
interesting in the daiquiri because daiquiris typically have like a clear rum in it, don't
Right.
they? Don't they have a silver
Yes,
rum
and
usually?
this daiquiri we'll be doing. I don't know when this goes out. The daiquiri that's going to happen eventually on the show.
Yeah. If you're watching the live stream, you'll see it tonight.
Yeah, tonight. Called for
Okay.
specifically.
And we're going to use Demerara syrup instead of a regular syrup too.
Yeah. So it'll be a nice combo punch. It's
Yeah.
like triple combo, double points, knockout, Blanca.
Finish him. Finish him!
Yeah.
Stay tuned for that. That's going to be fun.
Well, you're already ding ding ding.
All right, we're done. Quest is done.
Is that what the fox says?
Yes.
Again, the Savage. I have no idea what they're
Ask
talking about.
Siri what the fox says.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I now I get it.
Okay, thank you.
Anyway.
Thanks for joining us.
And I even did this like 2 days ago. All right, that's it. Teach you how to drink.
You already
Shout
ding
out
ding
to
ding ding
Xbox
ding ding.
992.
What's
What?
that?
Shout out to Xbox 992.
Shout
What's
out
up,
to
Xbox 992?
Xbox 992. Your username needs to be better.
Yeah.
I would call yourself Steven or Richard or Charles or
Joe.
I like human names.
Call yourself Richard Noggin.
Or
Richard
I was
Noggin.
at
Another name for Richard?
Huh?
What's another name for Richard?
Dick.
Another name for Noggin?
Head.
anyway. I was trading with
You're
somebody
so
in
clever.
SimCity Build It the
dork.
other day, and his
Is
name.
the trading better yet?
I've learned to work around some of the inefficiency. You don't play anymore?
I haven't touched it in a while.
It was called the city was called Youth in Asia, a Youth in Asia.
That's fun. I like that.
You should change your name to Youth in Asia. Just Youth in with a little tick mark in the end.
Sazerac!
What?
I like that header with curtain.
Yeah, I need a new header. That one's been out there too long.
That's it? I like
Oh,
it.
we need a Tails header.
Yes!
Is
Do
my
we have any
name
arts in the
human?
thingy? What?
We need,
My name human?
we need one from Tails.
Is my name human? Akuma Matata. No, I don't know if your name is human. I would say yes. I would just say I'm too ignorant to know of what language
Of what human
background it goes to. I want to say like an Asian descent, but
It's a mixing glass, right?
it also sounds like it could be one of those. What?
Derrick already gave you a shout
I
out,
need 2
Donald.
glasses. I need 2 of these. So
Why?
strange. Because it says so. So you filled it all this way. Okay. Oh, here's why. Because you build it in one.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah.
Why is it that?
I gotcha. If you're not diluting it, you're building it, then...
I know. I'm just trying to figure out why I do this. Hold on a minute here. You could probably do this in a mixing glass, though. No.
I was saying that. Let's just do it how you say it, though.
This is the way Sazerac says to do it.
So we need a knife, actually, for lemon peel.
Yeah.
Is there a knife upstairs?
Yeah. Or yeah.
Do we need any juices? We don't actually need to...
Everything is hardcore this week.
Yeah, right? Let's just peel. Oh, we... Green lime just not good. Where's the cutting board at?
There is a
It's not over there.
no.
Not
There-
that.
There's a cutting board in the little cabinet next to the dishwasher as you're heading around the island.
Is that the cutting board?
There should be a little white one in
Little
there.
white one. It's not the black one, but it's a little white one.
Racist?
Yes. Flash and blood.
Flash!
You were
And
only
blood!
human. Flash and blood you were made.
A Street Fighter character, there you go. I gave Donald Jones a shout out, didn't I?
I know, I already told him that.
Pellegrosso cinnamon.
Tequila.
Let me tell you, I wasn't impressed with Pellegrosso at all, if I remember. Me and Doug tasted that. It was kind of weird, I think. It tastes like, I think that was another one that had that cotton candy flavor to it. I don't eat too much. This week's shooter is going to be, it's going to be space milk.
Oh, you're doing that one?
Yeah. Does the Pope shit in the woods? No. There's no woods in wherever the Pope lives. What's that place
He
called?
was
The
just
Vatican?
somewhere, and he was out in the crowd, and the security's like, "Oh no, that's not gonna fly. Get back in your Pope-mobile."
Really?
Yeah.
The guy can't even just be human. He's gonna get shanked. The Pope.
Yeah, he's the Pope though.
If you're the Pope, I think if the Pope wants to go out in the crowd, the Pope should go out in the crowd and get shanked. Because he's
Whatever
the
he
Pope.
wants. Whatever he wants to do.
If Jesus is like your thing, you should trust in Jesus.
I don't know. It's hard to get Derek, Doug, Ian, and Kurt all here at the same time.
Well, I don't even know where Doug is. Why isn't he here? Like, he's supposed to be here.
Oh, is he?
No, like, he
Well,
was supposed to be here before Tails.
when he left
Oh,
after
okay.
the wedding.
Let me see. You know what I'm going to do?
Were you gonna text him?
Sherry cordial shooter. That's what we have to do when we come back.
See,
That's
no.
the shooter.
This is what I do. I say, when are you coming up? Now I learned this new trick. Watch this.
Send you a video of you screaming.
No, it's just an audio. Most people don't know what audio. They see it and they're like, oh. And then you click on it. Oh, you can't hear it. Why can't you hear anything?
It's not playing.
Why not?
Because you gotta hit play.
I did hit play. Oh, you know what it is. Fucking space milk. Hold on a minute.
When in doubt, blame space milk, I guess.
No, like this one.
Totally.
Oh, you missed it.
That's okay.
Bitch.
It's because you,
There.
no, hit it.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone forgot about Dawn. Rest in peace.
The first one, all you heard was the kids upstairs because my Bluetooth headset must be on the counter.
Oh.
So I just shut off Bluetooth, which I should probably.
That would have been cooler. Just send them the kids.
Well, yeah, but it was just like just noise, like noise. Speaking of noise, that's what we do here. Oh, this has crushed. Do I have to crush the ice? Do this. Sugar cubes are
You're
crushed.
buffing out that shirt, Derek.
No, I'm what?
You're buffing out that shirt.
Like this?
Yes.
I don't really feel like I'm
You're
buffing
like-
anything out.
Jacked.
Yeah, that's not that. I'm in some serious pain. Let me tell you. I don't feel jacked right now. I feel like an out of shape old dude.
That happens.
Are you
feel
gonna
like
run the
doing it
5K in NOLA?
now. Well, I was gonna until I hurt my leg.
Were you really?
Yeah, I was thinking about it, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, Dan
You
J.
can
walked
walk
it.
it.
Oh yeah, they run too.
Yeah, they were.
That's the problem. Is if we did it, we would be way back there. Like
I only went like 6.5 miles an hour.
I don't know what that. See,
Dude,
I don't
that's
know when I
fast.
run.
That's
Is
like,
that fast?
9 something.
I did
Wait,
11
huh?
today.
It's 9 something minute mile.
But can you do it
Oh
at 100
wait.
miles?
Oh, on the treadmill.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant like on the road. That's what you ran was a 6-minute mile.
No,
Well, you
six
should
six
go.
and a half miles an hour.
Yeah, on the treadmill. Gotcha now.
6 minute
I
miles.
ran a 5K at like it was like 6.3 miles an hour for the 5K. I did a 5K in like 20 minutes.
You did. Yeah.
What's a 5? What do we do when I run the
3.1
six laps? Is it 3.1 miles?
3.1 miles is
Jesus,
5K.
I would never do that. I only can get like 2.
I'm not competitive at all.
No, you're going
No.
to beat me.
You did 11 minutes today, but in 11 minutes
Yeah.
a mile but you did 2 miles.
Okay, so that's
No,
like a
yeah, I must have wrong.
that's like a 5.5 mile an hour mile, somewhere over there.
Yeah,
I
well, 5
would've-
and a half is 10.
5 is 12 and 6 is 10.
I could have gone
5 and a
faster.
half is 10, according to my treadmill at the gym.
So do the math.
Uh-oh.
I'm
This is where
telling
he
you what
goes
the
with that.
treadmill tells me.
6
dude.
miles an hour,
I'm not
60
doing-
minutes in an hour.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
120.
120.
I cut you, fool. Cut you, sucker.
Well, no,
Sorry,
all I'm saying is
I should have recognized who I was asking to do math.
All I know is
was on
I
the
would
computers
have
before.
run faster today, but my legs were still hurting from 2 days ago.
Yeah.
But I ran all last week. My legs were like they were a little tired and they hurt a little bit. But I took L-glutamine like twice. I tried to OD on the shit. It still hurts. L-glutamine,
Oh, you got people
Tylenol.
pimping you.
Me? Oh yeah, that's cool. Oh, yeah, you can't post URLs. That blows. I do have a Patreon account, actually. If you watch the video on the making of Common Cocktails, it ends with a 15-second Patreon link, which is Patreon.
Yeah, that's a video that you should watch. If you're interested in YouTube at all, like...
If you're thinking of making a YouTube channel and you want to do a quality one, prepare yourself.
Yes. Prepare
I mean, I probably go overboard, but you have to do all those things to get like all the fans and get the subscribes and get all the
Paul
bullshit.
should have that in kilometers.
You can
Or
do that. Kilometers
sorry.
easier.
Kilometers per hour?
Yeah.
So...
See?
I don't know.
I
Multiplied by
he's joking with
2.2.
you. Yes.
6 miles an hour is going to be... 1.2, 2.2. How's that go?
Is all
Google,
like
what is 6 miles an hour in kilometers?
It's going to be like 10 kilometers an hour or something like that.
Trip Flex? I don't know what we're using.
Yeah, it's going to be about 10 kilometers an hour.
One. Is ours a Trip Flex? I don't know what.
No, ours is generic vitamin brand.
Oh, I bought Vitamin brand or Vitamin Shop brand because
It was cheap.
it was cheap.
I could go back online and get. That's where I got the bigger bottle. Was
Yeah.
online.
When you go to the
Nutrition.
Vitamin Shop, it's bad. You should just get everything online.
Yeah,
The stores are stupid.
GNC is the same way. Well, they have overhead that the online places don't have.
I know.
I can buy GNC stuff online through Amazon cheaper than going to the GNC store.
Oh really?
Yeah, and like my karate instructor just built a banner for it to promote his kickboxing thing.
Mhm.
It was he bought 2 huge
Oh, he's doing
banners.
kickboxing?
Yeah.
Nice.
And he did 2 huge banners for like for $100. He went down the road in Nashua from a buddy, so he's supposed to be getting a good price. It was $150 per. He got them both for $100.
Online?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he had other color options and other things you couldn't do locally. It was
That's awesome.
ridiculous. All right, we're recording. You want to set me up a time?
Yeah.
So.
Oh, I'm ready.
Oh yeah, Jennifer's gonna do
You
that
guys
this time.
haven't started yet?
Not the current episode. Fill old fashioned with ice. Okay, I'll do that part right away. Fill second old fashioned with
No,
sugar
there's
cubes,
about to start right now, so you need to get out
bitters,
of there.
fresh cubes.
Go upstairs. Go play your video game or something.
Empty
I already did.
Well, go do it again. Learn how to entertain yourself.
Rye. Okay, so we're gonna do fill the
We'll
old
collect some
fashioned
coins.
with sugar cube. Oh
Stamps.
shit! Do you have sugar?
Yeah. Is that in here?
Yeah. You brought it?
Yeah, I borrowed it from the jacket. I didn't realize it was in this.
Triple flex from Costco.
Costco. I've never been there. All right, sugar cubes a teaspoon, right?
That sounds good.
Let's go with that.
Would you like some lemongrass?
No, I don't know what you're doing.
Often have a sale 2 for 1. We load up 52-year-old knees. It really helps.
Oh, really? I never thought of that. So old people like it too. You didn't just throw it on the floor.
Nope.
I just fucking cleaned those floors.
I didn't throw it on the floor. It's right here.
Look at that's pretty dirty. It's not that clean.
We don't know when Doug will be here.
Ah, no!
We just asked.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't-
Ice down with sugar?
No, come
No,
here, I'll show you.
worse.
Sugar?
Nope. Come here. I'll show you. Come here.
No.
All right. Ready?
He's on to me. He didn't drink the vinegar either.
Who?
I love you, but I'm on to you. On to your business.
I'm on to your business. Gunther, I love you, but I'm on your business.
What's
Oh,
going on
my
now?
mom's calling me.
There's so many distractions
Are you
right
ready?
now.
I love
Or no.
you, but I'm on your business.
You gonna talk to your mom?
Ready?
Tell me.
Welcome to Comment Cocktails. I'm your host, Derrick Schommer. I get Ian here. This is the first day for our trip to New Orleans.
Nola, Tales of the Cocktail, 2015.
And as part of that, this entire week we will not be here. We're going to be there. What you want to do right now, there's a few things I wanted to make sure I remembered. I forgot all of them, but I remembered one right now.
Okay, one's enough.
That's a good start.
Yeah.
Instagram.com/everydaydrinkers.
Yep.
I'm going to try and video and just keep doing shit.
He's probably gonna do more than me, but you can also Instagram me at JetGeek.
Jet Geek, and then we'll tag each other.
JETTGEEK.
Yeah.
We'll be tagging each other.
You'll find that all of his food, for the he gets really excited
The
with,
food is
with,
so good down
with New Orleans food. So he'll be Instagramming the crap out of that. We'll probably Instagram each other, like facing each other or something. I
Yeah,
don't know.
we'll probably Instagram each other Instagramming.
Yeah,
There's so many.
videos. I've been doing a lot more videos, so I'll just.
Nice.
It's easy to just self-document as you go throughout the day because if we bring a huge camera, everybody's like, oh, camera crew.
Yeah.
But if you're just Instagramming, everybody's doing that.
Well, we'll
anyway.
seem a little bit more famous if we do that.
Right.
That's true. Just saying.
So while we're there, I thought it made sense to kind of go back and do some New Orleans cocktails for the week.
Starting with the Sazerac.
Sazerac. It's been a long time since I did this on the channel.
I don't know if I've had one of these on here yet. I don't know
No.
if I've had one of these before.
The last time I did the Sazerac, I still had a 25-second intro. Never do that on YouTube. So
Fast way to lose people, right?
yeah, exactly. Your subscribers. So this is submitted by Anton Armide Peychaud back in the 1800s.
Wow.
And he's
We have the
forward.
hugest fan base.
I
It's
know.
ridiculous.
After he was done this, he's like, I gotta go watch that YouTube channel.
Yeah. You know, I'm
So-
gonna make a drink just for them.
And I got it off Sazerac.com.
Of course you did.
So it's the official Sazerac. Nothing I've seen. Oh, you're like, we don't have anything to make cocktails with.
Yep.
Nothing that I've seen matches the Sazerac outside of this. Like, if you go to Dale DeGraff's book, completely different. Even has 2 different types of bitters in there. I could not find this recipe unaltered besides the Sazerac's website. I don't know why. It seems pretty simple.
It does.
And the carousel
How
bar when you
simple is
order
it? What is it?
it's just going to be a sugar cube. I'm going to use already crushed sugar because what you're going to do is you're going to put the sugar cube and you're going to add some bitters like old-fashioned.
Right.
So you're going to have that sugar cube, 1.5 ounces of Sazerac rye, or you can use Buffalo Trace bourbon. Sazarec's owned by Buffalo Trace, so it works that way. 1/4 ounce of Herb Saint, or if you don't have that, you can use Pernod, which is I think it's a liqueur. I don't really know if
a
they're pasties
digestif,
or however you
probably.
say that. Is it
Aperitif?
pasties or pasties? I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm not very good with French.
I don't know what you're talking
3 dashes of Peychaud bitters. That's the key ingredient you cannot substitute out. Well, you really can. You can use like.
But it's like not using Rose's lime water and again,
Right.
juicing.
But
have to use
you could probably use Scrappy's Orleans bitters and get away with it, considering.
But it's a Sazerac cocktail.
Right. So you want
It's-
to stay traditional, especially since I buy these direct from Sazerac, so can't get any more Sazerac-y.
Nope. That's pretty Sazerac-y.
And then you're gonna have a lemon peel for
Garnish.
So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to with ice. And then we're going to also put a sugar cube in here. There's your sugar cube.
We're going to do 3 dashes of the Peychauds. 1, 2, 3.
I'm going to just set some ice in here for a minute.
Sugar cubes bitters. We're going to do that a little bit. Mix it up.
I'm just going to chill this glass up a little bit. So from here, now,
I'm going to add the rye.
if you had a Sazerac rye, I don't have access to Sazerac rye, I don't think. You could use. I would prefer to use a Sazerac rye. We're going to use Whistle Pig rye. You can use Wiggle rye. The Sazerac's website obviously is going to call it their own rye, right?
Yeah.
But they also mentioned that and I'll explain this after he's done reading the recipe a little bit. Is it was originally done with a Kentucky rye, so good enough.
So
we'll
let
let
that
that
chill. You got to chill that glass, right?
Getting
And then we're going to rinse with the Pernod.
Is this the one we're going to rinse? Add rye, empty ice, rinse with Pernod, and discard. So, I don't have a good discarding. This,
We got a 1/4 ounce of this.
1/4 ounce. What we're going to do now is an absinthe rinse. You see this sometimes with vermouth, a vermouth rinse. Or with anything that's got such vibrant character to it that you...
We're going to integrate the sugar with the...
Yeah. So what I'll do is, make sure it covers the whole part of the glass, I like to roll it out this way as I'm spilling it out. That way, it's coated the glass. Just enough absinthe to be very subtle. You'll get a little bit out of the Peychaud to begin with, because that's just what it is. You good with this? Garnish. So what we're going to do is we're going to take that, and we're going to pour that into here, and we're good.
No ice?
No ice.
No ice.
No ice in a
We
salad.
could totally do that with a coupe.
You could.
I didn't realize what we
But
were
a lot of the times, whenever I see this drink, it's always in like a.
Now, do we want to get all the sugar integrated here? Will we dissolve all that sugar? Does it not matter so much?
I don't know if it really matters. I don't think. I mean, depends on how long you want to wait. Have the customer wait while you're making a drink. But they usually take a while. Even when you order a couple of drinks, it's not an instant thing. It takes a little bit of time. And then a little bit of history for you. 1850, Sazerac was made with Sazerac brandy. Actually, it's Sazerac French brandy and Peychaud bitters. So if you go back to our history of bitters, when we talked about Peychaud creating this cocktail.
We should go to the Sazerac house down there.
Exactly.
I think that's on my map.
It probably is. He was using this in other areas, but this cocktail and other cocktails like it gave him a way to kind of serve the bitters for health reasons, obviously. 1873, the recipe was redesigned to use American rye whiskey and a dash of absinthe.
Ooh, that's yummy.
So from 1850 to 73, that's what, 23 years? Nothing really changed. But then they decided, let's do this with rye instead of a brandy. That's a big change.
18 what? Oh, 50 to 73. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's 23 years.
Then in 1933, the Sazerac cocktail was bottled, branded, and marketed, and the Sazerac Company of New Orleans said that's the cocktail. That changed a little bit. They started using either Pernod, they were using Absinthe, which is an absinthe liqueur.
Herbal absinthe liqueur. Yeah.
Right. And I think Absinthe is a New Orleans.
Is that a brand?
Wait, I'm going to do the hokey pokey.
Okie smoky.
Yeah,
Rum and
hokey
cokey.
pokey.
It's still a ninja.
So that is how it ended up. And then in the 1900s, they modified it to use the Absinthe instead of absinthe. Like, so they kind of got away
Back and
from
forth.
that, and it had a lot to do with I think the banning of some of this. Like you can the other because it was a wormwood type product,
Right.
but it wasn't until 2000 it was modified to use Kentucky straight rye in 2000. Don't know why.
Who knows?
They decided, we're going to use their product. Maybe it had to do with marketing of their product.
That would make sense. 2000s, yeah. I can see that being a big driver.
Today, you can probably get this with absinthe because it wasn't until about 2007 that it was brought back into the U.S. because it got banned for 100 years, whatever.
For stupid reasons.
Right.
Scientific reasons. It was
For
bad.
non-scientific reason, it was banned.
Yeah.
Drink.
Let's try it.
It's a small drink.
And when you order them,
That's distinctive.
it's usually, you know what it is? Because I don't have any of these, but they'll give you a glass vessel that's a little bit smaller.
Yeah. I could see this going in a coupe.
And
Not really good, just the size of them.
oh no, you can. I've never seen it in a coupe, but it's one of those drinks that I think people get into tradition and they always make it the same way. But normally it's in a smaller rocks glass and it's usually filled, not the whole way. I mean,
yeah.
It just kind of sits there.
I thought it'd be dangerous if I was filled the whole way.
Lemon
And this
peel?
is not
Did you
something
already
you
use
serve
the
with
lemon peel?
rocks. I don't know. I didn't.
No.
It's
Why
quite
don't you add a little bit of lemon peel to that, yo? That way I get some of the lemon zestiness into my face hole.
I'm gonna have to retry it then.
Oh, well, now you're screwed. What are you gonna do?
Retry it.
Boom. Oh, should we do a product shot? I don't know if we had one or not.
My lemon is really bad. Oh, that actually changes the dimensions of it quite a bit.
Does it?
Hmm.
Good enough. Mark!
Mark Roper.
Monkey Mark and a funky bunch.
Him too. Mark Wahlberg. Same guy. Just so you know.
It's strong. Because it's in that martini-esque
It's
flavor,
strong?
it's not cold.
No, it's also the sugar definitely adds it adds some sweetness. It takes away a little bit of the
I don't know what's taking away from
I don't know.
It's
the
adding.
harshness of the Pernod is taken
Yeah.
away by the sweetness a little bit.
it. It is still pretty vibrant.
It's pretty much straight alcohol. I mean,
Yeah, this
With a
is,
little bit of
what is
sugar
our
in it.
ABV on this?
well, that's up there.
Probably. Why? You should be able to tell me, because you always see it before I ever do.
It's 100 proof. So that's 50% ABV, and then this is 68%
Yeah.
ABV.
So this is about
Oh.
10% more. Rye is tricky, because they're not always 40.
So
They're
it's
40,
like a
45,
it's like a
50
50-something% alcohol drink. It's,
Right.
it's mostly alcohol.
Yeah. So it may be a little less hot if you use a more timid
different
rye
rye.
that's not like. You could also go the other direction too and make it 100, above that. Like this is pretty strong,
It is.
but there's a lot of strong rye.
The flavor is good, though. I mean, the bitters are good. The sugar's good.
Yeah, the bitter. There is a little bit of black licorice play to it.
The absinthe isn't too much. That
No.
Pernod, I mean,
It's like it's a spicy, herbal rye.
Yes.
Straight up, right in your grill. Not a lot of ice to take away from the overall
It does not dilute.
impact. No, you're
Straight up.
100%.
Now tell me. Is it gonna be
Pod
me
duel?
forever. Yeah, thank you.
No, it's not.
Question of the day.
Oh,
Question of the day.
I wasn't expecting that response.
What?
No.
How many poodles do you have?
How many poodles?
How many poodles do you have?
The question
Do you
today.
like Scrod?
I love Scrod.
They do.
Do
you like
seafood?
Do you like
Stay
the
away from
president?
that.
Do you like quiet or out of town evenings?
Do you like quiet or out on the town evenings?
Oh, that's a good one for what we're doing.
Yeah.
Quiet or out of I can't say that. Out on the town.
Yeah.
So-
This drink could be both, because you could sit home and sip this,
Or
on a
you
quiet
can sit
night,
at the carousel
Or you could
bar
sit
with
at the
100
carousel
people
bar.
spinning around in a circle
very slowly and enjoying this cocktail
every 20 minutes.
and some interesting conversations.
I find
This
that
is
is
a conversationalist drink, I believe.
Yes.
I could sit around and shoot the shit with you.
Yep.
And drink these and talk.
For only so long, because that will knock you out.
Well, then we're gonna start shooting stuff that's not so.
Right.
Then he
important.
becomes closey-eyed.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah, you be, and I typically order one of these at least while I'm in New Orleans.
As
So
long as I get my street meat, I can maintain.
Street meat.
street meat.
Street meat.
It-
One of these, view curry. How do you say it?
Straight
No,
taco.
I think that's
Is that
right.
right?
View curry.
View curry. I always pronounce them wrong. We gotta get one of these. We gotta
You
get
got
view
more French than I
curry.
do. At least you're closer to Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's drinks you have to order.
We gotta
When
get
you're-
daiquiris.
We
which
got
we're gonna do.
all that type of specific stuff. That
Wait,
drink.
He's probably been living more in this area the same amount of time he's been living in Maine at this point.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
but
we graduated college and
But if you take hours logged north of here, he wins.
between us, yes.
So, I would say I would like sometimes. I would say I prefer quiet more often than on the town.
Yeah. My on the town is not every.
You go out on the town all the time.
We
You always
actually
tell me how
have
you go to
to,
new bars.
I do, but the on the town can be so many different things. It can be clubbing, which is really not my scene, or it could be going out for a nice dinner, or
Do a pool thing.
Huh?
I keep forgetting.
a pool
Oh.
thing.
Playing billiards pool.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
cool
night.
night.
yeah. After this one night,
Oh,
or you mean
after
in New
this?
Orleans?
No, like
Just
when we
in
get
general.
back from New Orleans.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I haven't
I don't
played
know
pool in a
about-
while.
Yeah,
I don't know if
we
you want to do
have
that after
I think
this.
the last time we played was in New Orleans.
We
last
played
year.
pool in
We
New
played
Orleans
pool in
last year.
Yeah, when the dive bar.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I blocked that whole time.
That was fun though.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a dive bar with skee ball machines.
When you go out on the town, do you try and go to upscale places or the dive bars? Sub question.
Some question to that: are you a hipster? The previous answer is going to tell us. Anyway,
That's right. I'm all about the dive bars.
hipster,
Yep. And I bring my laptop.
take your bicycle home with you.
They will over my
Why
shoulder.
don't you take your bicycle and your laptop and go to Starbucks, buddy?
That's where I'm going after I go to my
Go-
dive bar.
Go hang out with your mustache.
Anyway.
That's it. We're done.
Teaching you.
How to drink. Opening? Wait, what do they call it?
Lead in.
Lead in.
Oh, lead in. There we go. I was going to say something in French, but then I remember I don't speak French.
Today we make the Sazerac. It's a classic New Orleans cocktail.
Why do you
That's
sound like you're from
I don't
Italy?
know. That sounded really weird, didn't it? Let me start again.
That's not.
No, I can't do it.
He sounds like one of
Today
those
we make the
Asian-
Sazerac. It's a classic cocktail from New Orleans. My accent changed midway through, but that's what it is.
That is horrible.
Stick with that. You figure it out. That's Jennifer's problem now. Jennifer, you want some Sazerac?
Not really.
Come on.
I'm gonna pause you.
What?
I found like a play disc.
A play disc? You mean
No,
camera?
no,
Yes.
no.
It's
Takes
a
videos.
camera.
Takes
Actually, that's not
videos.
that bad.
Called a camera.
No, it's got an interesting
That's not that
flavor to it.
A camera that
That's
takes videos.
strong.
Yes.
Hey, your mohawk's growing in.
Hey, check it out. It,
Want me to
it
pull
looks
out the
like
rest
a
of
face. Ow!
Oh, okay. No, it's
Looks
Flip
like a
HD.
face.
Yes.
You plug it into
It's a
the
flip.
yeah, I know this is an obscure reference, but that's Amy. That's Big Bang Theory. Amy, she got a feeling down her hoo-ha. She's like, whoo. Have you ever seen that episode?
I've seen all episodes.
What's a dive bar?
It's a bar. It's a crappy bar.
but it can be really good. It's like a low quality bar that you may enjoy a lot.
Why does that mint smell like marijuana?
Well, it was growing next to some other branches, some other weeds.
If I'm growing marijuana, then somebody put it there.
Well, apparently it was you.
Apparently. Somebody put it there. I don't know who it was.
So we're going to use the demerara for this, huh?
Why?
Because you don't have any other simple syrup.
This is what are we making?
Absinthe frappe. With
I don't
fats
know.
at 65. Unless you want to use lucid or something.
Let me get. I can get a simple syrup out of here.
Well, do you want to use a simple syrup or do you want to use?
Oops.
We can use the demerara if you want.
I just don't know. Is it gonna change a lot of the flavor?
Maybe, I don't know. The absinthe's pretty potent, so I'm not sure.
I don't have any other straight up simple syrup.
So this is a shaker and ice, but it's also a mixing. We're gonna
What? Are we shaking?
Yes.
Well, then use the shaker 33. Where is it? No, this tastes awesome.
So muddle leaves and mixing glass. Add absinthe and simple syrup.
I believe that's gonna be good.
You think it's gonna be good?
Yeah, it tastes good. Pretty darn. Tastes pretty darn special.
Fill glass with crushed ice. Pour. This is confusing.
Which one?
Okay, so muddle leaves and mixing glass.
Yes.
Add absinthe and simple syrup to shaker with ice and shake.
Yeah, the thing is, I thought the same thing because after I wrote it and I didn't want to scribble it all out, the mixing glass is part of the shaker. So shake it together.
So we're gonna muddle the mint in here.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna shake and shake it. Okay.
I think so. Because it didn't read, it read weird like that. Like, why would you're just done?
Yeah, I didn't understand that either. We're good.
Will that muddle with this big old thing?
Yeah,
I guess
I
it's
picked-
part of the test, right?
I got the long muddler.
A long muddler?
Yeah, because you have a shorter muddler too. Take a kneecap with this thing.
Yeah, little muddler. Yeah, this is my other. I don't know where's my other muddler.
The big ass muddler?
That's the new redesign for the big ass
I
muddler.
mean, there's this muddler.
No, that's the small ass muddler.
Yeah, I know. There's
My
the.
other ass muddler must be upstairs.
Is it the 10 cane one?
No.
That's
No,
right.
it's the one we always. The one we normally use is the same one. It's just they redesigned it, so it is a little thinner. It's not as rustic. I think the other
So
one.
we got everything we
is
need.
upstairs. Probably.
And I'll just wash 2 glasses next time.
No, you shall wash 3 glasses.
Okay. Yes, I will. Won't I?
Oh,
Where's the 3rd glass?
is this crushed ice? Yeah.
I think Nan already told her.
Oh, I think I was about to say something about my t-shirts. That's what I was going to say.
Oh, yeah.
Because there should still be time when this goes out.
Oh, I just got an Instagram follower, go figure.
Really?
Oh, we did just talk about our Instagram accounts.
I just didn't think we would be that
So-
effective that quickly.
We're gonna go see Shrek tomorrow. My mom got tickets.
Shrek?
Shrek, yeah, play.
Just for you guys,
I'm like,
right?
Wait, there's a movie out?
No, play.
You jealous, Derek?
Why? Because you have your shirt off?
No, because they're going to see Shrek.
I
Or
know.
you-
Are you going to?
Yeah. My mom got me a ticket too.
I am not jealous. I could get some stuff done.
Yeah. I got the grass done today because A, it was a nice day out, and B, I wasn't sure if we were going or not. So. That grass needed to get cut.
Fury Hellfire, is that a new expansion?
What are you talking about?
Wow.
Oh, I see.
WoW has another expansion?
What do you mean? Has another? They haven't put one out since we were playing.
No,
was like-
Pandaria?
yeah,
Mr.
no.
Pandaria?
After Mr. Pandaria, they put another one out.
They should
I
put one
almost
out
went back
every.
for it. Remember you got
Oh,
instant
yeah.
level 90 if you rebought
Yeah.
it?
I think it's like every 3 years, right?
No, it wasn't that long, was it?
No, that is that what
No, I
they,
think they're actually trying to release one every year now.
they probably have to. They got to keep up with. I don't even know who they keep up with. I just found out people still play Ultima Online. I don't know what else to think.
I remember that. That was actually pretty badass back in the day.
I know people are
You
still
guys used to
playing
play
it.
that in college all the
Yeah.
time.
It was really
it's 'cause we had
slow and
data.
laggy and...
Oh, I know. It used to run so bad. And then you move and you bounce back, and you move and you bounce back. Then you hit a
Uh-oh.
border.
We need the battery.
SpaghettiOs!
I,
Wasn't there a battery over here somewhere?
no, it's upstairs. I'm surprised it lasts that long. It's been in my car all week. I forgot to charge it, so I was letting that one die. This isn't in the shot, right? I'm guessing you would already.
I don't think so. It is.
I'm guessing you would have already done your camera holder job.
No, I don't do my job very often.
God damn it, Jen. It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Thank you. I'm glad it's okay.
It's okay. Then he's crying over spilled batteries. So we're gonna have a full Thursday. So I know I have a couple classes on Thursday.
I think I only did 2 classes each day.
I did 2 on Wednesday, 2 on Thursday.
Nothing
By
on
myself,
Saturday.
really. Yeah.
You're doing Flair by yourself?
Yeah,
I thought
Dan, he was gonna sign up for it, but by the time he got around to it, it was sold out.
Oh, really?
Well, that's it.
That's
He likes that basil gin smash.
So what is Dan
He gets
doing?
so hot.
What classes are Dan doing?
Dan's gonna do the Audacity of Outsource Rum with us,
Oh, cool.
and he's gonna do another one. So
Wouldn't it be the Audacity?
could be
I don't know. Just Audacity sounds
the
good.
Audacity.
What else are you doing?
He's doing another one. I don't know off the top of my head. It's probably one that we're doing too. So.
And did Courtney sign up? Is she actually going to do anything, or is she just get the band?
She's gonna get. I signed up for
Oh, you
4
signed up
classes.
for-
2 in my name, 2 in hers.
Gotcha.
Just
that's
so
pretty brilliant.
that-
Because you could go to both of them. They don't check anything.
yeah.
do
Yeah.
they?
No, you just take your ticket.
It's just a ticket. Yeah.
Whoa. If that's a sign of what's to come when I start busting out those eyes, we're in trouble.
Yep. Let me know when you do it.
Here we go! What the
Go.
fucking weird noise. Welcome to Comment Cocktails. I'm your host, Derrick Schommer. We got with me Ian Andrews.
That's a subdued intro.
I still got a headache.
It's okay.
But I got the hair.
So we're all gonna have a headache.
Today, we're going to make the Absinthe frappe.
Frappe.
Frappe?
Frappe.
This continues our saga into some NOLA cocktails. Now, we're in New Orleans all week. First, before I forget, because my agenda, I need a whiteboard. I need something
You
right
do.
here, like a whiteboard of things that I can do.
Once you get your bar set up, we're gonna have to
That
set
makes
up
it easier.
a permanent arrangement of.
I could
keeping-
probably put it on a board, like a specialty menu.
Yeah.
But anyway, before I forget what I'm forgetting, is go to booster.com/cocktails or watch our Booster episode on the t-shirt. If you like the tiki, what is it, Fear the Tiki t-shirt,
Tiki.
it's a 15-day Kickstarter. We've only got 8 submissions so far, so my guess is it's going to fail and nobody's going to get their shirts. You don't get charged if it fails, but we need more people if you want to succeed. I'm still working with them on international shipping issues. What are you doing? Not working? So are you telling me that
Gotta measure.
the shake at 30? Oh, I thought, but the muddling thing was okay.
Yeah, no, that's all right. I mean,
I can smell it.
It's definitely broken up the mint and got the scent out there.
All right, that's good. So
I think that's the whole point, right?
that is exactly the whole point. What we're gonna do now that I've got that done, go watch the video. I show you the shirt and everything. We're gonna do a cocktail that has 1.5 ounces of absinthe. So this is a winner. Jennifer's gonna love this drink.
Oh, I am.
A 1/2 ounce of simple syrup. We're going
Using
to
Demerara.
yeah. And, we should have had a mint sprig garnish, but
I have it. It's break right here. Boom. I saved some. Look at me. I read ahead.
freaking brilliant. So I said
all
ounce and a half.
over it tonight.
I read to the back of the book.
I'm using the rich Demerara syrup because I don't have any simple syrup because Don's parents drank it all. 2 ounces of soda water. We got that. I was panicking because I was like, oh, do we have any of that? 2 ounces of soda water. I actually have no idea what's going on. He's prepped it all. That's why he's in the credits of our making of CMC.
Which is a great video.
You
You
should
should
go
check it out.
watch. 6 to 8 mint leaves. We got those fresh out of my mint yard.
Doug's in the credits too, which is brilliant.
Yeah, I had to put that in.
Gotta watch to the end.
God, that's see, a crushed ice. I'm gonna work on that.
And I need some shaking ice.
That is when I create. Sometimes when I create videos, the funny stuff and the Easter eggs I wait and I put at the end, because that way, if I see comments about it, I know that people watch the whole show and that they're dedicated few. Other people are like, hey, where do I submit recipes? Dude, it's at the end of every fucking video. It's there.
Yeah.
Watch the end.
And every normal one too.
Nice.
This is gonna be very anise forward in its flavor.
That's why.
I'm really gonna do that again.
I foresee badness all over there.
You have a lot of stuff on the table. That's a good hit, bro.
I just like banging. ice hammer. Son of a bitch is missing.
Cool
Ice
ice hammer.
scoop?
Or my ice scoop.
I'm like, you have two, right?
Ice scoop. Ice
Pour
scoop.
it. Like a plebeian.
Every time I
Do
pour
it,
though,
plebe.
it lands everywhere but the glass.
Oh, look how good that's crushed. Good job, Derek. I'm so proud of you.
I sometimes I do good stuff.
Whoa!
Snow cone.
You want the snow cone effect. Because this is absinthe.
And we need some water for our absinthe.
Yes. When working with absinthe, be liberal with your use of fluids.
Yes.
Just put this away.
And on top of that, we're going to top it with the soda water.
Right. That's going to express a lot of the absinthe and you don't get the craziness that is pants off excitement.
Looney Tunes, Mel Blanc, pants off, excitement.
Yep. You have that camera going?
I do.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, hear that? Sounds awesome.
It's fizzy. That's a good looking cocktail
Where's
right
my
there.
shot?
Now, I told you where your phone was. If you didn't pay attention, I'm sorry.
I'm going to say right here.
There you have it.
What was the weird ass
It's,
water
it's
sounds?
water when I drag my finger. See? It happens when I turn it off. I'll show you again.
His phone does some weird ass sounds. It's not
Oops.
doing it. Hold on. It's fucked. You think we need to stir this at all?
No.
Okay.
Because you want a little bit of that soda water on top to kind of not hit you in the face with absinthe so much until you can flavor, I think.
But then you're dead.
But then you die.
How much absinthe? I got my shit
Ounce,
down.
ounce and a half.
Ounce and a half of absinthe? That's a lot of absinthe.
This is actually really good, though.
It's because an
I can
absinthe.
smell that mint from here.
Really? You
Yeah.
can't smell the absinthe though? I get like this nice warming black licorice
It
in
is.
my mouth.
And it's not, it's like a Sambuca.
Yeah, like
mellowness.
yeah.
It's not like the,
Because why is this mellow? Oh, it's simple syrup.
it's mellow because there's simple syrup in there. There's a lot of ice, there's soda water.
Mhm.
Maybe the mint oils help mellow it out a little bit. I don't even know.
It's you need to have an appreciation for black
Licorice.
jelly beans. Like if you eat
Or
a black
black
jelly
licorice.
bean and you're like, or a black licorice, you're like, and it's just falling out of your
And
mouth.
like the Sarlacc or
Good
Java.
and plenty.
Or good and plenty. Yeah, the middle of a good and plenty.
Those are
But
so
she
good.
eats good and plenties.
But you don't like absinthe?
I don't like black jelly. I eat black jelly beans, but I don't really like it. So.
This tastes like a black jelly bean. I mean, it's mild enough that it's not, you know.
But you know what the funny thing is, and I was hoping Curtis was going to be here because we have to do our history of absinthe. And I have absinthe reviews with discount codes and stuff that are probably going to expire before I get to tell people about them. But
WTF?
I'll have to make sure he's here. I mean, he should have been here. I wasn't planning on not being here. But
Gosh darn it, Curd.
why does it still say it's locked? Oh, probably because I haven't refresh. So you have no idea what I'm talking about. I thought my video was unlisted. But what I wanted to lead up to the entire week with was an absinthe history, so that the basis of comparison for these drinks made more sense. There's probably history on the back.
Yeah.
Shit.
Do you want to read it?
You can't read that. I can barely read
I
it.
can read it.
Early 1800s, absinthe comes into NOLA via Europe.
NOLA being New Orleans.
No,
Louisiana.
that's true.
NOLA is the abbreviation for New Orleans, so those who don't know, maybe out of the States.
Or in another
NO,
country.
New Orleans, LA, Louisiana.
And it's better than just saying LA because then people think Los Angeles.
Yeah.
So writers and artists kind of started to drink this absinthe when it comes into the country. Then
It's got a lot. Absinthe has a lot of
that.
artists like
It's-
Hemingway loves his
Yeah.
absinthe. And,
Anything they love is alcohol.
yeah, that too. Well, there's
There's
the
a lot of
Hemingway.
it
The-
there.
the- what's the
The
champagne?
daiquiri, the
no,
one that's like double rum.
no, there's champagne and
Yeah, there's-
absinthe basically.
Yeah,
so-
yeah. The Hemingway. Yeah, what was it? That was just the Hemingway, right? Is
Yeah,
that-
it might be just the Hemingway.
yeah. He puts his name in front, or somebody does. Basically, it warns you lots of alcohol coming.
Yes.
But that type of people.
The
like,
artists that
the
hipsters back in the day.
Exactly.
They were like
this
vagabonds.
This was a
they were
hipster drink.
artists. They were what's the word I'm looking for? Bohemian.
That's a good one.
Bohemian.
Pretentious.
Pretentious.
they're-
Yeah, maybe pretentious would count.
Yeah.
But then what happens is it makes its way into the coffee houses, which in New Orleans really means a place you would get alcohol.
Doesn't
That's
actually have-
all
it
of-
means places you get weed. So.
That's all of New Orleans.
Right. I know. It's got house. Get everything. So it gets in the coffee houses, and then it gets popularized because it's absinthe was put into the Sazerac. But what people fail to understand sometimes is the Sazerac is not the only drink that was
the
invented.
absinthe frappe.
Right. The
for
absinthe
example.
frappe it was alongside that. So if you were back in the 1800s, like mid 1800s, you would have probably known and ordered both of these.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have just been, oh, the Sazerac's, they call it the first cocktail ever invented.
They have very different
Not the same drink.
characteristics.
Oh, not it. Yeah, freaking chilled.
This, one has ice, one doesn't.
Mhm.
One has the heavy rye component, one this doesn't. The other, the Sazerac has the absinthe rinse, where in this the absinthe is the Sazerac.
That's it.
But there's also a lot of watering down and everything that makes
Yeah.
it a lot more mellow and a lot more palatable.
Absinthe
It's
should.
tasty.
I always do absinthe 3
I
to
like
1.
this.
It's 3 ounces of water to 1 ounce of absinthe. That gets out because absinthe is an oil. Really, all of the herbs are built into these oils, and the oils need to be expressed out through water. So you have to have. I'm not chilling it just because it's got a lot of burn to it. I don't really think absinthe has any more or less burn. I mean, it has less than 151.
This one is 65% alcohol, so
The
it's
fastest 65. Yeah.
So it's like 130%.
Right. So
130.
this is pretty standard for an absinthe in the U.S.
pretty
at least.
strong,
Yeah. And then by 1874.
The old Absinthe House, which we've been to. Last time we went to the old Absinthe House for a midnight
Right.
toast.
And that is when this cocktail becomes like the cocktail. So now 1874, you've got the Sazerac and you've got the Absinthe Frappe. Sazerac at the Sazerac House, Absinthe Frappe at the old Absinthe House, which we've been to, and I'm sure we'll end up passing by it again.
It's 1 block away from where we're staying.
Yeah.
Right.
It's,
Cayetano Ferrier invents this at the Absinthe House.
Ferrer?
Ferrer. I don't know how you. It's probably French. Who knows?
Oscar Wilde.
Oscar
That's what I
Wilde
was
serves, orders this drink.
Oh, Mark Twain.
Mark Twain orders this drink. General
I love
Robert
Mark
E.
Twain.
Lee orders this drink. You guys buds.
I'm a fan of his work.
So these type of people have this. So now everybody's got to try it, and it grows. And then 1912 Absinthe banned, and 1912 Absinthe goes away, making this hard to make.
Yeah.
Now you're making it with like the
Until
Absinthe liqueur.
2007, which is
Boom,
a few years
and
ago,
now
8 years ago.
it makes that revival. So before that, if you could, you had to use Herb Saint or Absinthe liqueur, Pernod. I don't know if our Pernod
So
has wormwood
would
or
it
not.
be safe to say this is a pre-prohibition drink?
Because 1874 was before Prohibition.
Yeah.
People were always big drinkers.
Yeah.
It was before science.
you want a question of the day?
Yeah, fire away.
Science hadn't been
What's your
invented.
favorite absinthe-based drink or hipster drink?
Favorite hipster drink?
I didn't realize that the Negroni was such a hipster drink, but I really like those
Oh
lately.
yeah, did you
right.
tell that story on,
Yeah, I think so.
on air?
I thought it was an old man drink. Turns out it's a hipster drink.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I think it depends on what you know about cocktails.
Yeah.
It's only a hipster drink.
If you're doing it just to be ironic and cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
The problem is it's very hard to define that. That's like walking in. You're gonna say I want a Negroni. No, I know lots about cocktails, and I want this because I like the flavor dynamic of Campari.
I like the difference between the
I'm not
sweetness
being
of
a
the
hipster.
vermouth and the bitterness of the Campari, and
Right.
I'm a gin person to start with.
Exactly. So it's like wearing a pink shirt and having to tell everybody you're not gay.
Yeah.
Like you can wear pink. It's cool. It's actually a male color before female. But
Well, the difference is a hipster's going to order it and tell you why it's cool and why you're not.
Right.
And the normal
he's
person's
gonna
just
thumb
drink
his
it and
nose
enjoy
up at you and tell you you're not cool. You don't buck enough trends. to
Yeah,
be with me.
exactly.
For me, I don't think I know. You know what? I think the only hipster drink I would have would probably be something with Hypnotic or
Is that
Finique.
hipster?
I don't know. What makes
More
a hipster?
club.
But aren't clubs aren't hipsters, huh? Because they're
No.
They're
yeah,
too mainstream.
they're mainstreaming after. So it has to be something that shit. That's hard. It has to be something that nobody's backed. That's a celebrity. But I am one. So I couldn't keep a straight face. I can't, boss. There's nothing I can make.
Anything I drink, I back.
I've ruined it for everybody.
Are whiskey sours are those hipster drinks at this point?
You know what? I bet you a Manhattan would be a hipster drink,
Yeah,
right?
I can see that. There's a lot of variations on Manhattan. I had Maple Manhattan a couple weeks ago. That was pretty good.
But if enough hipsters have it, it's not hip anymore.
I know, right? It's
So I don't know where I am in that.
it's a sickle.
I don't think I have a good hipster drink. My favorite absinthe drink, though, I would have to say absinthe with water.
I kind of like this. I like this with the mint and the sweet.
No,
This
it's-
is a really. I've never had this. This may be my favorite absinthe drink.
And it's very close to just the absinthe drink I would have, which is a little bit of
Absinthe
sugar, absinthe water.
That's basically what it is with mint.
Right, you just
It's
added the mint to give it yet a third herb.
It's really refreshing.
It is. It's like a pool time cocktail that you're like, I can't drink this at the pool.
Yeah.
I'll be peeing in it.
This is a great drink. This could be the next big hipster drink.
Right there. We just invented it. So
I mean, we reintroduced the hipsters to it.
right. Because we have tons of hipsters watching. Anyway, what's this
There's
drink?
one.
Bondfish says. Bondfish, this is the drink of 2015.
The Absinthe Frappe.
The Absinthe Frappe. You've seen it here first. What?
Frappe.
Frappe!
Frappe.
Frappe! That's true, it's frappe. And I think that has to do with the crushed ice.
Maybe.
The
Don't know.
frappe part. I can't remember.
Fraps, I always think of like milky.
Blended
drinks when I-
milky,
Yeah.
But I think frappe is
well,
the
maybe
way the ice is
Ice
prepared.
cream.
The milky quality you get when some absinthe, like an
Yeah,
ouzo effect with water.
But I
maybe?
thought the snow, when you add snow, it becomes a frappe. Maybe ice people could tell
I
me
don't know.
that
That's a
works.
good question. I'm not sure.
Anyways.
But that's neither here nor there, and we're done.
We
So
are.
we're there. Not here anymore.
What are we doing?
We're, well,
Wait. Before we go,
Oh, that's perfect.
yeah,
Where
you
are
can
we?
get these glasses at awesomedrinks.com.
We haven't been pimping stuff.
I know. And you can get the big ass muddler and your oxos still.
Yep.
Yeah.
Still sell the oxos.
I sell way more oxos than I like to.
Shaker 33 is not out yet, is it?
Oh no, it's yeah.
Check this
No, that's true. Let's see. They have the whole month. So Shaker 33. If you go to Kickstarter.com and you search Shaker 33, you can see their Kickstarter program. They've got, I think so far they've got about 6,000
That's pretty cool.
views. I don't know if our video's not embedded on the Shaker 33 page right now, but there is a pull quote that
We did do a review of this. We talked about its usages and how this would be great for flips, I think.
And if you go, they have 3 pull quotes from famous people on
Are you
there.
one of them?
Yeah. It just says,
Famous people.
I don't remember. We said
Sorry.
something. They watched the show and they heard
They
something
quoted
they
us.
liked. They quoted us, and it just says "Colony and Cocktails" under it. We're the
Right.
first of the quotes.
Frap
Awesome.
is French for hit, says Paul. To hit.
To hit somebody? Oh well, you're hitting ice, so maybe that's where it comes from.
Hey, could be. Who knows?
Anyway.
So there you go. We're done.
We're teaching you how to drink.
Lead in.
Today, we're gonna change your idea and your reality around absinthe.
And what a hipster cocktail is and might be soon.
We just created a new hipster cocktail. Follow the trend. Oh wait,
We brought it back.
that's true.
Which is so much more hipster than creating it new.
That's right, because that,
Vintage.
yeah, because now you're an entrepreneur. You don't want to. Hipsters aren't entrepreneurs.
No. That's really good.
Well, I'm sure Jennifer's not gonna drink it, so.
I'm gonna try it.
Should try it.
Oh, I didn't start that camera. I didn't start it once you put the battery in it.
No, so no mark on that?
No mark on that.
That's such a good looking drink too when we did it.
You know. God damn it, Jen!
That's okay.
If your battery was ready to go.
God damn it, Derrick!
My battery was ready to go.
No, it was ready.
Damn something.
I changed the battery. I don't think we have to see us moving around.
It's a little different,
It's
right?
different, yeah.
It's not the worst absinthe cocktail you've had, is it?
No, I don't think I would drink it, but
But it's a little bit refreshing though, right?
it is.
It's
How
got,
did we use this muddler and it's like completely? Oh, because we dried.
we just dry smashed some mint.
Smell nice. Oopsie.
She said.
She said, excuse me? Why did she say that? That's stupid.
Oh, I didn't say she was intelligent.
Bywater? Bywater? Let's go on this. Yeah. Well, this is going to be interesting. Maybe we'll start the camera this time and we'll get a shot of this. Oh, I get history.
That's what she said. Sounds so much more intelligent.
Sounds like hickory.
Sounds like hickory?
Yes, hickory, like you're 3.
Oh, okay.
Like your hickory. Hickory doo dah, hickory yay.
Hickory dickory dock.
My oh my. What a hickory day.
The mouse ran up the clock.
Aged rum.
Aged rum. Stay standing.
What? Why? Did your thing tell you to get up?
No, so that I remember to do the camera. What are you doing?
What? There's no. Oh,
I thought this was. Oh, what? This isn't the daiquiri.
No. This is only Thursday.
Well, I know when you have your daiquiri.
You should if you read my card.
I didn't read your card.
Fuck licorice. Oh my gosh.
Falernum.
You're supposed to use velvet falernum, which I don't have. It's an alcoholic falernum.
Alcoholic falernum.
Yeah.
Don't smell alcohol in there.
Or I could just use that in my alcohol. Dash of Regan's, dash of Peychaud. Where's my Peyche?
Averna.
Where's my Peyche?
Chartreuse.
Where's my Peyche?
You used it.
Did we put it back?
Probably still on the table. I don't know.
Oh, this is oaked. Oh, what about my oaked version? Let's use this one.
Now you're changing the recipe.
Not much. Let's see. Orange peel. Cherry as a garnish.
Still have cherries left over?
Of course. Yep. Boom. Aged rum. This is in the wrong order.
Mark is like right there in between those two bottles.
Here?
No, the chartreuse
Here?
and the tiburon.
Oh, I got a new follower. Probably the same one who followed Ian.
Spam follow.
Spam follow? Do you even know what that means?
I'm just making up shit.
Okay. Spam follow.
Because when you like everything all at once, that's spamming on Instagram. So he's followed 2 people, so he's spam following.
That's just like spam following.
Yep.
Da 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 do do. No. Oh! I don't understand how that works. Is that HDR or something? It looks blurry, but then the shot comes out good. Or is it?
No, that's not HDR.
Is it just because that's what it
Actually,
wants
it
to
could
capture?
be HDR.
Is it like selecting the one that looks the best?
Yeah, or putting them all together. That's what HDR does.
There's so many filters in Instagram that just suck. Like 90% of them. That's a nice one. What's this called? The Bywater. Fucking autocorrect.
Yes.
Kind of cool. Was that his idea?
Yes. He brought it home from Mimi's, Don's parents. Decided he wanted to paint it like Thor's hammer. Because they all have custom mallets that they play with over there, because they're big into croquet.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. So Liam wanted to fit in.
His own custom. They're pretty fun. Don's parents?
Yeah, they are.
They're real fun. His dad's just really laid back. His mom's kind of like, she's laid back too. She just
Yeah.
likes to cook. They're good to chat with.
They're good people.
Yeah. They're fun too. They're really interesting. They have like that whole shed.
Thank you, Stefan.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Their backyard's really cool. He's like,
Yeah, it's nice.
he uses the slopes with the stone walks and everything. And
Yeah.
it's just a fun backyard.
I don't know how he keeps up with it.
I don't know. They move Bob around. They're quirky.
That
In
they are.
like a great way.
I doubt Sky made a cocktail based on a movie for Minions. My guess is Sky found a cocktail or was told about a cocktail. No? Or did he
He's got
invent it
enough people
himself?
following him. He doesn't have to do. He doesn't want to.
I haven't done research. I had hardly the same amount of people. I think mine are a little more sane. Some watch both though. I just sometimes.
His are party cocktails. I mean, they're fun looking.
I'm just looking from the quality of audience.
Yeah.
Sometimes I read some of the comments and they're questionable on whether those people have IQ.
What?
They're just stupid people. Like, oh, I like her tits. Blah blah blah. Or, wow,
this guy's
I couldn't stop staring at so and so. Why don't you talk to the guy that makes the show?
He has a lot of devout followers. So if somebody says anything bad about his show, they jump on him, and he doesn't have to monitor his own chats because his followers do that. Which is kind of cool.
That's
the whole point of followers.
Right. That's one of the I still get people who go back to old videos and they'll defend something that somebody said about me 4 years after they said it. Like, oh, you can bring it back, and that person's gonna get an update and be like, fuck you. Like, no, this guy's cool, and you kind of suck. That's just how it works.
I've gone to some old videos and I see like newer comments on there, and I'm like,
Yeah,
people are still commenting on the old videos. That's cool.
I think they find the new ones and then go back and watch them. And then,
I got one the other day. Like, I want to see you do an intro. It was like the first cocktail video. Like, you should do your intro like this. Hey, we only got 32 people. It's catching on. Maybe we're just too early.
32 people
Watching.
Is that lower than normal?
What?
Oh, it's about 40, isn't there?
Yeah, there was only 15 earlier, so I was yelling.
Oh, wow.
When you were upstairs, I don't know what the hell, locking the kids out of the rooms. I was yelling at people on Instagram to get on and watch.
It's like a job, isn't it? Keeping track of all these people.
No, don't worry, Donald. It's not your bad. I was just wanted to make a correction, I guess.
You should redo all your old vids.
I am slowly, but not all of them need to be redone. Some of them aren't necessarily need to be redone.
Yeah, Matthew. Tipsy is Sky, right? Sky Joy.
Yeah.
I am talking about Tipsy, yes. Me and Sky, we go way back. I actually have I used to have his phone number in my thing.
So were you guys talking when he was starting up his channel, kind of thing?
No, we've just talked over the last 4 years or so.
Okay. Gotcha.
Like on and off, but the problem is John doesn't type very well, I don't think.
Oh, okay.
So like if I send him an email and ask a question, he just says call me. Like he does not he doesn't do the email thing. So I'm always like just a quick question. So you gotta call him up, and then there's like 3 hours gone.
It's not very agile.
No. Well, it's just like now you've asked a question, but if I'm on the phone with him, I might as well commit some time. We're on for like half hour, 40 minutes, and then that wasn't my intention.
He seems like an interesting character.
Yeah.
He seems pretty cool.
I just sometimes have to go into a room that's dark and block one ear because of his accent on the phone.
Yeah,
sometimes it's hard to kind of...
Alright, we're recording.
And
Is that going too?
Yes.
Alright!
Done.
Welcome to Common Man Cocktails! I am your host, Derrick Schommer. I've got with me Ian Andrews.
And we have a lot of bottles here.
I did the, you remember the old commercial?
Yeah, you leveled it, layered it. Oh, there you go. Much better.
I'm kind of that guy.
And
But
that's in order of how we use it, too.
is it AT&T commercial? Is it really in that order?
Yep.
It's an order of bottle height. That's how you make this
Averna,
cocktail.
Green Chartreuse, Flarenum, Hernon, Reagan's, Orange Peel.
Did you see what I did here?
Oh, we're using the barrel aged.
Yeah! This is a secret ancient recipe. No, it's just a barrel aged version. It's much more expensive.
And you have these on Awesome Drinks, correct?
I do, because I bought a bunch of them because I wanted them. No, I bought them. I bought the barrel aged, and I hid them in a corner. They're actually over there.
There's a funny story behind that.
And I
but we're
sell
not gonna
them.
go into that.
There's some details can be left out, but needless to say, I have a couple cases of them, and they're limited edition. So I don't care how fast they sell, because they'll just be there.
Yeah, and they'll
you
always
want
be
them,
market for them because
and
eventually they'll be hard to get.
Like my Grateful Dead tikis. Took me 3 years to sell them, but damn, I sold all of them.
Wait, 3 years?
Probably.
I thought you got them when I was
Maybe.
already.
2 years.
Or maybe a couple years.
Maybe. Yeah,
Yeah, something like that. It took time.
It took a lot longer than it should have, but it does. They're expensive.
So today we're making the Bywater cocktail.
The Bywater cocktail. I got this off of Imbibe via Chris Hannah Arnaud's French 75 in New Orleans. That's
French 75.
The French
That's a
75
champagne cocktail with gin and or cognac.
And you know what people do when they take classic cocktails like that? They make their bars named after them.
They do, don't they?
Actually, this
Because it makes their
bar
bar sound that much more classy.
This is a classic bar. It's just been around for a while. So it's 1 3/4 ounce of aged rum, 3/4 ounce of Averna. Boom. Averna. Haven't used that. We don't use it too much. It's a coffee aperitif kind of liqueur. It's basically when you're looking at
It makes me think of a Kahlua and Angostura.
Yeah, it's a bitter It's a bitter liquor, similar to Campari, but dark coffee-ish, as opposed to Campari, which is more light and grapefruity. So citrus forward on one side, coffee forward. Coffee, is that right?
Yeah, it's coffee. Yeah,
something like that. On that side, it's not coffee flavored, but it pairs with it.
Yeah, it's coffee and like I
Is it
said,
coffee?
coffee and Angostura. That's what
Does
I
it
get out
actually?
of it.
You do get coffee?
Yeah.
It's got a freaking slow pour.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
For your own safety.
Oh, there's some black liquors in there too, huh?
Yeah.
Half ounce of green chartreuse,
Chartreuse.
quarter ounce of velvet falernum. I don't have velvet falernum. I did some research, and it's falernum with alcohol. It's a falernum liqueur. I don't have that. So guess what we're going to use? BG Reynolds falernum. Frickin' yeah.
Which is pretty good.
The same. It's better than falernum because it is falernum. 2 dashes of Peychaud. We're going to
use the barrel aged.
We're going to use the barrel aged for that. You can use your regular Peychaud, or you could go buy these on awesomedrinks.com. It's like, I don't know what, $30? I don't even know. For a bottle. It'll last you forever, but whatever.
No, I don't think so. I think I want to say like 23 maybe. I don't remember.
I need some ice.
Like, why is this here? Yeah, they're not. Here's the thing. They're expensive. They are not revolutionary in change. They're more mellow, have a little vanilla oaky hint to them. So it's a subdued bitter. It will make a small change to your cocktail. But if you're a connoisseur, aficionado,
Smile and take away from the customer.
subscribe to Comment Cocktails for that. Or is it over here?
20-second shake, it says.
Oh yeah, this is a 20-second shake straight into a coupe glass that we would chill. That I didn't chill, but you should.
About 20?
Yeah. I don't know why I'm making this look good. I'm going to discard it, but whatever. So you're going to then use the citrus oils from this on the top. You know what? Let's move some of this out of the way. We also use the Tiburon rum that we did a review on.
Which is a Belize rum.
Well, you might not have seen the review yet. It may come out eventually.
So you're going to rim that, or?
No. What?
Oh, okay. I thought
No,
you said
I'm
you were
going to wait for you to pour that. Then I'll spritz it.
$23.99.
23 in it? People, you did that research?
I would be capable of it, thank you.
Good job, Jen.
See that?
Yeah, look at those bubbles dissipate when the oil hits them.
That's great.
So we're going to hit that with the...
Then we're going to
Are we
discard.
going to flag it? Oh, we're going to discard.
No, that's a discard, and then you're going to cherry that bitch. Do we have any sticks over there? Bamboo garnish picks or anything?
Yep.
You want to garnish? Want to pick me? Ah!
Ready? One.
Yeah. Why did you have to push it like so aggressively?
Because I didn't know if I was going to make it. Okay, damn it.
You did everything I tried to avoid, which is
Touch it.
messy. Well, I was just thinking it would be messy on your hands and whatever.
So
You
should
just pour it in
should
there.
I get up there?
Yeah.
Let's do this, because I want to see the
You want
cherry.
to see it? Oh, look at that. That's
I like that.
like
It's got to be the right height on the thing. Mark, I think. Close enough?
that, my friends, is the Bywater cocktail. There's a little bit of history as we taste.
So you should history that. And I'm going to cut this orange.
Why we don't need it?
Because I'm going to eat this.
Or you want to try the cocktail?
Yep.
Are we pairing them?
I'm just getting ready.
Alright, whatever. I'm gonna put this
Whatever. Thanks for your whatever. There's just a knife in front of me. I can do something with it, you know?
Invented by Chris Hanna, like I said, in honor of his city's artistic or artistry. Artsy, that's the word. Artsy Caribbean flavored Bywater neighborhood. So
That's
this
your
is,
writing, right?
Yeah.
Just check.
I just can't say artsy.
Oh, okay.
So sometimes he'll omit the orange bitters and the Averna for a Pecan, which I don't have, which I'm guessing is more of a bittery orange liqueur, if I remember. I actually may have that. Shit, I don't know.
That's sweet and buttery.
French 75 originally was a gentleman's only type of establishment.
Strip club?
No, not a gentleman's
just like
club, but like a place that you have to keep out all the women in riffraff, and you probably needed to wear a suit. I would say.
Aren't they one and the same? Old chap.
Oh,
those riffraffy women.
and then it was renovated in 1979, relaunched as the Grill Bar, which I don't know. It's probably
That
the
sounds
mood.
wrong.
It's just I don't know. It just seems like they ruined the concept, right? Then in 2003, launched as French 75 again. So it moved from one name, and then they years later like, you know what, maybe that was dumb. And what they basically do now is that they have that emphasis, and you probably can hit that on our way too.
They let in women?
We should.
They let in women now, in some minor riffraff, but they specialize in premium spirits and classic cocktails. So, you know, and it's
definitely
cigars.
interesting.
They do cigar tastes. They're
Okay.
it's a cigar bar too. So
That's an interesting cocktail.
you get the black licorice in
You
there.
get the Averna out of it, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't taste as strong as you'd think with all the rum and the Averna and the chartreuse.
But the chartreuse
is a very hard flavor by itself, but when it's blended in the right proportions, I think it really adds to a drink well. Like
If
the
you're-
the Green Point, the
Right.
Manhattan with the chartreuse.
when you're making a chartreuse cocktail, you
Yeah, be careful if you're
you
using
have
it.
to have a grasp of the craft.
Yeah.
Like the people who submit drinks, like I don't know, I was drunk one night and this came out of it.
Hey, I did that once.
I know, but if you notice, what did you use?
I use Jameson, and I use fresh squeezed oranges,
Right.
and I use simple syrup and fresh squeezed lemon.
You took everything that you could get your hands on that was near you, but your core ingredient
Was not chartreuse.
was not chartreuse. It was
No.
You're like, oh, what's that? Oh, I love JD, or I like he's a big fan of the not Johnny Walker. What was it called? Jameson.
I like Jameson.
So that's what he's going to use when you're going to look at using
I like a lot of
chartreuse.
things.
Oh yeah,
I don't want to limit myself to being
shrimp
just a
heads.
Jameson water.
No.
Street meat.
I
Sweet meat,
think
barbecue
most
Catfish
people at this
étouffée.
point know that you're well versed in the flavor profiles.
I appreciate a lot of things.
But green chartreuse, yellow chartreuse aren't something that you just go and create a cocktail. I would say the same is true with Averna, Jaeger,
These are things that accent
herbal
cocktails.
liqueurs that you have to play a very delicate balance in. Otherwise, you could make an okay cocktail, but you won't make a great cocktail. That has the perfect balance. It's got
That's
like
very good
a
balance.
coffee bitterness, but the black licorice, which I originally thought was just our friend Antone, or whatever, however you say his first name, Peychaud. How do you say it? Antoine. Is it Antoine in there?
Antoine.
You must know. Antoine. I'm going to go with that. Antoine is not what makes this cocktail.
Hello,
The green...
Sorry.
At least he's not eating pizza or something. The black licorice notes that you get out of that could be from the anise flavor that comes out of here. It could be from the green chartreuse. It could be from the Averna. There's so many places. It could be all three of them bringing out that flavor, all with
I
subtle.
think the Flarin
subtlety.
helps balance out that bitterness too.
It's Flarin. That might
Yeah.
be where all the weird flavors are coming
Flarin is a spicy syrup,
Mhm.
but it's spicy and mellow at the same time, which is kind of weird. But
It's got the sweetness that's from the Flarin, but it also has the clove, which is not dominating. Clove typically dominates. This is like a cigar shop type drink. Like this has, like when you go into a cigar shop and you get all those bombardment of flavors, like the cherries and the tobaccos and the
it smells accent. The
all
flavor.
those smells that all hit you at once. That fits that type of. I could bet that if you were to add a dash of tobacco vodka, it would not harm that drink. It would.
You probably wouldn't even notice.
Yeah, it would. You just bring
You
it
mean
even
like
further in
the
that direction.
Ivanovich tobacco vodka.
Yeah.
Which was a very interesting tasting.
I don't know. And
Surprised the hell out of us.
And Doug's made a
It-
cocktail with it.
It wasn't badly named.
For those that haven't seen it, search our channel. You go to youtube.com/everydaydrinkers.
Just search for tobacco.
You can probably just search for Ivanovich or just tobacco vodka. You'll find all the other
Or the tastings
plebeians.
playlist, or
Yeah.
you're gonna dig deep for it.
If you go and just do it on the raw YouTube, we should be on the top hits. I'm not going to do it right now. I don't want to bore you, but there will be some other
Too
people.
late.
I'm on fire, being burned.
Want some aloe from that?
Yeah, no.
No.
I like the burn. You'll find that review. After you shuffle through all the losers who think they know how to review stuff, and then you find something awesome like ours, watch it, and then you'll find we have other cocktails that utilize it. And this kind of fits the mood of that cocktail. All the flavors rolled up into one, but balanced in a very perfect, kind of aligned in a way that no one of those, nothing in there is standing out and screaming.
No.
Even the alcohol isn't that bad.
It really isn't. And considering there's an ounce and three quarter of that Tiburon, and
that Tiburon had a pretty strong attack.
It did have a pretty potent front end.
And
3/4 ounce of Averna, half ounce of green chartreuse, which is a very potent liquor. I mean,
When you have an ounce and 3/4 and you only have a 3-ounce vessel. Question of the day. You have one?
What's your favorite non-core liquor to use in a cocktail?
Benedictine. I love that stuff.
Benedictine, again, I think that would be fine here too.
I love my Singapore slings.
I like Singapore stuff.
Benedictine is nice.
They make good foam.
I would, I would say
Homer Simpson.
right now my first instinctual guess is either Camden or like a ginger liqueur or an elderflower liqueur is fun to play with.
Elderflower is pretty. It's tricky because the flavor is very potent with an elderflower, so you gotta be careful about the
It can be
balance.
super sweet.
And it's very sweet. Yeah.
So again, it's like chartreuse or any of these. You have to play it right, otherwise you're going to create a very heavy. Even the elderflower doesn't stick out as much as some of the sweetness does.
And I know you don't like it, but I tend to like Campari.
I was going to say, what, Campari?
Yeah, but I mean, like, just because I love Negronis, we made that Campari ice cream cocktail. It was really good.
When
We've had
did
a
we
few
go to the
good
Campari event?
cocktails.
Was that 2010?
I wasn't there
Tales?
for that, so.
Yeah, so it must have been 2010.
Of course.
Remember we went?
No,
Was it?
Kurt went to a Campari event, not us.
No, but I remember going to play an event that had all Campari cocktails.
Did we?
It wasn't
And
last
it wasn't-
year. I know that because.
No, I think it was the year before, or the time we went farther. And then we did one with Beefeater. It was the same time.
Yeah, that was horrible. Another question of the day. If you had to choose one core spirit with which to stick for the rest of your life, what would it be?
What's your core spirit?
Rum.
Rum.
Hands down.
Rum's pretty good. It's pretty versatile. The
I
thing
go
about
with
rum
rum.
is you can get some. You get your spiced rums and you get your lights and your darks to play with tiki. You get your spice to mix with soda. You have your aged, oak aged that you can sip. That
I
can
would
take
probably
the place
go
of a
with
scotch
that.
or a bourbon.
If I had to pick one of the core, like if you couldn't just say, no, not rum, but a rum,
Yeah.
I would probably go with an aged one, only because then I can sip it, but I can also use it in a cocktail.
And the oakiness and everything can substitute for like a higher end,
Right.
or a whiskey or scotch, depending on the.
Yeah, depending on if you want smoky or you don't. Or
Yeah.
There's a lot of different dynamics to it, especially when then you have the demerara and like the molasses flavor.
There's too many variants to say.
I would go, if I could just pick a category, I'd go rum because then my variations are very wide.
Yeah. I mean, tequila, you're kind of narrow because of the agave flavor.
Yeah, it's all legally this one you're gonna make.
Whiskeys, I mean, you can do a lot with whiskeys.
If you can keep it as whiskey and not Canadian whiskey, bourbon, scotch, rye, again, another open option, and there's tons of selections.
Does scotch count in the whiskey category or the bourbon
Right.
whiskey? Yeah.
Does it have to have an E in the middle in the whiskey? Or...
Anyway.
All right.
We digress again.
No, I think we were answering the question.
Yeah, but we digressed in the question.
Yes.
Now we're digressing outside the question. We're digressing about the question, which is really meta.
And there you go. Two
Holy
questions.
Inception.
And
man.
we incepted on you?
That sounds dirty.
I know. Sorry, I got some inception on you.
Oh.
It's better than getting conception on you.
Insemination.
No, insemination's a thing.
That's dirty too.
Yeah. Everything's dirty. Alright, speaking of dirty, we're done! T-shot drink!
Dirty.
Leaving.
Cold open, lead in.
Waiting. You want me to run?
Yeah. No.
Today we're making the Bywater cocktail. It's a classic cocktail. It's got a lot of different flavors. Really good balance. We put a cherry in it. And we digress. Derrick
Try not
sits
to
here and
move.
smiles.
I tried to stay completely not moving the entire time, so that people are
What's
going,
up,
what's
Bob?
wrong with him? Why is he stuck there?
Saved you the cherry, Jen.
Thanks.
You want orange?
No.
Okay.
Gas?
He's out of alcohol.
Oh, well, that happens.
I don't know if I drink gas.
No. Well, if you put some bitters in it.
Everything's better with bitters. Even gasoline.
Oh, it's not that bad.
What were you expecting? Oh, because it's got that black anise.
Yeah, and it's got chartreuse. I'm not really a huge fan of chartreuse.
Because it's got anise?
It has anise.
I don't think she likes anise.
I don't like anus.
It's not what you were saying earlier.
No, that's anal. That's not
Oh,
the same.
okay.
Get your A words correct, Ian.
Same thing, but one's talking about an action, the other one's just talking about the place. I'm trying to think of an analogous response to that, but
I like that.
Alright, it's not bad.
Hey, you're still recording. Never
see,
mind.
you hit it. I like how you tell me and then you go and undo it.
Well, for some reason I thought I couldn't do anything from this side. I'm
So
like,
keep
wait,
that
I'm
Demerara
standing
out.
right
We need
here.
those and we need that rum.
Alright, well that's not Demerara, so we'll just not do that. That's Demerara.
Oh, whoops, I'm sorry. You, sir, are right.
Oh.
Don't put your rum away, though.
Don't put my rum away? Oh, I put my rum away. It's on the floor. Let me just empty this ice out so it doesn't get moving.
On the floor.
I'm gonna dump it on the floor over here.
Oh, sorry.
You know what the best part of New Orleans is? You don't have to actually make the drinks. They just do that for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All day
Wherever
long.
we go, we always have to make drinks for people.
Well, yeah, that's true. I
But-
make them when I'm here.
Right.
Yeah.
And if you go to your friend or you go to your boss's house, do you make drinks?
I do. But
See?
he also likes to make the drinks too.
Fuck.
He enjoys the. I think he's gonna enjoy the conferences that we go to.
More.
Yeah.
And then next time he'll want to go to more.
I think maybe because he's into that stuff. He likes learning. He likes making.
So is Jolita gonna hang out with Courtney?
Probably, yeah. They'll probably spend some time. They should
Better
go to
than,
bracelets so they can go to the tastings whenever they want.
Oh, she got a bracelet too.
Yeah, because he put the trolley. So you got the trolley tours, which is halfway to a bracelet region.
Okay.
And then you got the Audacity of Outsourced Whiskey, which is bracelet below them. And then you got another course. I can't
Ah,
remember
gotcha.
which one,
I also like.
one like, oh, just buy some other thing, whether you want to go or not.
Yeah.
And get the wristband.
Yeah, but then you're paying $50 if you don't.
Yeah, but
go.
you can't pay for a wristband, so you just consider paying for a wristband.
Oh yeah, like if you just need it, if you're just getting the minimum.
Yeah.
You have that. I can't see anything. My eyes.
Open them.
Where's this girl from? Are they girlfriend and boyfriend now?
Who, Courtney?
She's not here tonight. Do 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 do. No trash truck in here yet.
No.
Come on.
Boxes are in the way, but more importantly, your car was in the way.
I'm gonna probably bring those boxes over to Don's house tomorrow. This way they're all out before we leave.
I would change the toner too. Just in case.
Is it not working? Oh yeah,
No,
it
I don't.
sucked it.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do. Do you know how to do that?
Yeah, I already changed the toner once.
Lime juice. Oh, we got that. Syrup. Where did oh, I guess I was supposed to get the rum back. Sugar? What do we need sugar for? We don't need, why does he have, he put this over here before. This cocktail doesn't require sugar. It's got simple syrup.
You just wanted extra.
Double strain. Oh, you don't want to have a drink with us. We're boring.
Speak for yourself, I'm not boring.
What? Derek says he's poor, but you're not.
No, boring.
I'm boring.
Oh.
So
Wait
I'd
a
love to have a
minute.
drink with you
Aren't
guys.
your financial situations kind of tied to each other?
No, you
Yes.
see, if you'd
No,
like,
I'm hoarding.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
hoarding money.
You're hoarding.
Derek doesn't know.
if you'd like to have a drink with us, you should go to Tales of the Cocktail.
should.
Yeah,
Because then that's all we do.
and you can do it with us.
If you're anywhere near Orleans,
It's the only time in our life that we go out to have dinner and such and don't want to get a drink because we've been drinking all day.
I don't need a drink. Can I just get a
But we
Diet
did go to
Coke?
Pat O'Brien's because we had to try the hurricane.
yeah, well, and we went to.
It's 'cause we went out to drink.
Cane and Table, and
Yeah, we did go to.
I mean, we're gonna get drinks wherever we go. You
Right.
guys got the grenade.
Just not for
We-
dinner. You don't drink with dinner. You
I
drink
do.
around it.
You got to drink with dinner.
Do you always drink
water to hydrate.
Hey, you want chill out?
We did a lot of drinking last year.
I don't actually have a water down here because I emptied them all. But I do have the ability to easily make it chill really quickly. This doesn't really take long. While you were gone, I took the liberty to get rid of the sugar you keep putting with this drink. I don't.
Damn it, he wants sugar in that drink.
I look at him like, the last time he's like, oh, we have 2 drinks with sugar, and I just let it go because I was like, probably, he knows better than I do.
I was spacey.
And then I was like, why is there sugar here? We got sugar here. That's taking longer than I wanted.
I'm pretty brilliant, you know. I never make mistakes.
And we're going to double strain this because there's lime scrawlings.
How many sugar?
No rimming of glasses. No rimming at all.
Yeah, that's dirty. Why do you even ask that, Chris? That's just dirty.
Yeah. Okay. Ready? That was different.
Go.
Why is there a divot in here so that it doesn't get round in the barbecue?
Maybe. Timer's on.
Huh?
Timer's on.
Welcome to Comic Cocktails. I'm your host, Derrick Schommer. I got with me Ian Andrews right here. Woohoo! It's Friday! I would do this harder, but
You guys should...
I'm just in pain.
Okay.
Okay. I bought my own heart rate monitor, though.
Oh, that's good.
I bought my own car.
I was using yours.
Oh.
Otherwise, that just sounds strange. You'd have to know that I was borrowing one.
We are making today
Yes!
what is the official cocktail of Tales of the Cocktail 2015.
Which makes it as official as anybody who cares.
We're making the daiquiri.
We are. Now!
We've done a daiquiri.
We did a daiquiri. It's called the classic daiquiri. That was different.
That was using white rum
Yep.
and
Bacardi.
Bacardi.
Yep.
Simple syrup.
Yep.
Lime juice.
Yep.
Done.
Salt.
Salt.
Some saline in it.
This time we are making...
Nope. Oh, we're making the drink, but we're doing it with 2.5 ounces of aged rum.
We're using Tiburon, which we just tasted earlier this week.
Yes, we did. 3/4 ounce of lime, because you still have to have lime.
Yes.
Daiquiris
These
don't
are
have lime.
juicy limes I picked
That's
up
it.
today.
Dude, I was cutting that thing. It was like juicing all over me.
That thing is ready to
Have some juice! I was like, whoa, chill out, dude. And then that was a Penny Arcade ours.
Oh.
And then you ever watched the Juice Fucker? That's some juice. You've never seen the Juice Fucker? I think it's called the Juice Fucker.
This was a strip, right? A comic
Penny
strip?
Arcade. You've never read Penny Arcade?
Yeah, I've read Penny Arcade.
Okay. Well, anyway.
I didn't know if there was a cartoon too. But...
No. And then a 1/2 ounce of simple syrup. Now, the way this is a Simon Difford went and created like a bazillion daiquiris to find the perfect daiquiri. Then Morgenthaler published a video on Small Screen Network, who we're also affiliated with. So for those that are like, oh, why do you pick the Small Screen? Because we're part of the Small Screen Network. You can go smallscreennetworks.com and see our videos there too. The recipe he came up with used Eldorado 12, which is a Demerara rum. This has that molasses. Like I'm from Boston. Molasses flavor to it. But I thought if used and also he said that his simple syrup was 2-to-1. I'm like, crap. A, I don't have simple syrup. B, it's not. I don't have anything that's good Demerara flavor to it. So why don't I use rich Demerara, which is a rich simple syrup with Demerara in it?
Are we gonna garnish this a little bit?
We're not gonna garnish. We could. I don't see why not. You put it in a coupe glass. We're gonna do. This is what that.
That's our garnish right there.
Can I make it look better than that?
Yep.
Mask it off with a little bit of less insanity.
And that's all the extra juice we needed, actually. That's a 1.5 ounce lime.
Take some juice!
That's a big ass lime.
Alright. You want ice?
Yeah, please.
Hey, you know what we finally tried?
What'd you try?
Not your father's root beer.
It's so good.
Father's root beer.
You get a
It's
market basket?
sweet. No, they were sold out.
Were they? Okay.
So we went to the mini
We
mart
went
next
to
to
the mini mart
T-Bones.
next to
Oh, okay. Nice.
Make-
I gotta pick some up for the fishing trip because I was telling you guys about it.
Dude, you can only drink one
You
of
can,
those,
you
right?
can only really drink one.
It's good though, right?
But
It's
yeah.
good.
Sweet.
It's sweet.
Yeah.
Like I was
Tastes
thinking,
just like root beer though.
I was thinking, oh, this could be my go-to drink next time I go to parties or whatever. And then by the time I got to the end, I'm like, no, I can only drink one of these. But it is. It's good. It's
So good.
Oh.
not beer.
It's not beer. Boom.
No, they say it's beer.
Oh, interesting.
Put that there, put it down, pick it up,
So-
put it there again.
There's a couple reasons why I want to do this recipe. Although, besides the fact that we're in New Orleans this week, and I wanted to stick New Orleans theme, but then Jennifer was kind of like, oh, everything's kind of absent, blah, blah, blah. So I said, how do we fix that? And I didn't want to do island cocktails. That was like all of last week. Then I was like, oh, we've done a daiquiri before. Then I saw this one. I'm like, it's completely different. I've never had it before. It's got a completely different take on things, and it's simpler to make.
Yeah.
So, a little bit. Not like
It's
really
not complicated. Yeah, neither of them are very complicated.
And the...
There it goes.
And you got to hear his
He rants. So you want to go to, it's called the Morgenthaler method, which is the video show that he does with small screen. And he rants and burns up the bartending school. Like, there's the bartending school. They teach you, like, you get licensed to be a bartender, right?
Yeah,
One of these
it's a non-licensed profession, but they license you.
Exactly. It's like me registering a star.
Yeah.
It's mine, right? Whatever. I don't own it, and somebody else can have it too.
Good luck getting there.
Register it with many people. So, and we've had Curtis on the show going through what it takes to kind of get into the industry.
Yep.
And he's like, that's all bullshit. You should be a bar back. You should start from the ground up and learn as you go.
Yep.
Start at like a place like Chili's or 99 and see how fast it is. Get going. Get in.
Be interested. Be engaged. Just like any other job.
So the bar school literally says, and Morgenthaler goes nice rant on it. You have to watch it. But basically, this like you just use sour mix, just off the shelf sour mix because it's easy and that's what everybody does. And it's like, whoa, no, everybody doesn't do that. It's like you can go to a bar.
Brady gonna have to stab a choke a bitch.
It's like you can go to a bar in an airport and they still can use a fresh juice there.
Yeah.
He's like, he cuts the lime and goes, there you go. That was hard. It's true. It's not a difficult drink to make. Make it right. It's so simple.
If you're gonna have a cocktail bar, there's no way in hell you should be using pre-made sour mix for anything.
No. And his argument was fine. You want to do a Bahama Mama that way or something, whatever. But if you're making the Daquiri, a keystone drink in the age of cocktails from like...
It's a monumental cocktail.
When Cuba was cool for us to go to all the way till now. Like...
And probably into the future.
Yeah, we're going to be going back to Cuba.
Cuba?
Cuba.
Wasn't he a little orange guy with a big nose, played video games?
We're going to Cuba?
Grebo.
I didn't know we were going to Cuba. When are we going there?
We're the Carnival's actually going to a cruise there.
All
Not
right.
us personally.
I want to go to...
general.
we're going to go. Oh, we're going to have a route.
That's good.
Yes. Because you know our whole friendship now.
That has candy flavors to it. What is that? I know it's a daiquiri.
It's the rich dimmer.
How is it that you can make a drink that's so simple?
And so complex.
It doesn't taste like the last daiquiri we did.
No.
Well, it shouldn't. It used aged.
That is really good.
It's got a demerara, like an oaky draw to the finish that kind of brings the Tiburon,
It's almost
or maybe even the rich demerara.
chocolate.
Like it's sweet, but it
You know,
has the sweet flavors that it has. It's like somebody, if you told somebody describe sweet, and they came out with what they described as sweet, that could be described as sweet, yet it is a sour drink.
that is really good.
It's not balanced. It's not evenly balanced. It's a little bit sour.
I think it's got a
Little
great
dry.
balance to it. It has some flavor complexity to it. For something with 3 ingredients in it, it has a whole lot of complexity.
I think that's what he's trying to say is you don't. I think the article is actually called "How Not to Fuck Up a Daiquiri."
This is how
You
not
can
to fuck
search
with
for that too, but the fuck was all like blurred out or squiggly numbers.
You're gonna like that, Jeff.
You can make a really easy drink in
There's some left.
in a series of different ways.
I just need a sip. That's all I need.
You could do the classic daiquiri way, which we were both equally excited about.
Yeah.
All of us were equally excited about.
Yeah, that was a great.
Right? And you can make a drink that's got a completely different ratio, that has experience to it, but you don't have to get complex. You don't need to have the Tiki 40 liquor selection in order to make
Maybe
this.
that's the Demerara in there. I'm still trying to put my finger on
This
what
is what
is
you
so
need.
good about that.
You need to get some BG Reynolds, obviously from AwesomeDrinks.com.
Awesome drinks, yeah.
Right? You need to get yourself, I would
Some
personally,
Tiburon.
either the Tiburon,
That's
if
good.
you could find, and I will eventually get El Dorado 12, because
Yeah, eventually.
everything keeps calling for it, and everybody's like, that's the best rum you can get, because it's the Demerara rum. You need a good rum that's aged, not just aged because it's colored, but aged with flavor.
Yep, which this has.
This
you get yourself
has
a
no
coupe
other
glass.
ingredients. You need a coupe glass, obviously.
Your coupe glass, you got to get your shaker strainer,
Right.
double strainer.
You need the tea strainer. Yeah, those
You
those
need-
are out of stock right now. I have a whole bunch. I just have to.
You also gotta get your Chef and Lemon squeezers. I have one that's great.
Boom.
It's a really simple drink though. There's not a lot to this.
Which is why this
crazy.
ingredient is going to make a difference when
Yeah.
you use the aged rum. And an aged rum, you're like, what the hell is an aged rum? I had the same question a few years ago. You can go watch our, what do we call it, the history of rum? Or something like that. Which goes through, it's really almost like the categorization of rum. There's history in it, but it breaks, Kurtz breaks down all the different countries. Because rum is all about who conquered who last. And first in some cases. So
And it comes from a lot of places. There's
Right.
Mauritian rum, there's Caribbean rum, there's South American rums. Which
you need to get
Belize rum. it's Central
Belizean
America.
rum.
Belizean rum? I don't know.
It's Belizean.
Okay.
Well, just because that's what he wrote when he.
Don't stop
Belizean. It could be Belizean.
Hold on to that feeling.
The rum, get a rum with character.
Yes.
Whatever it happens to be.
Angostura 1919? Is that it?
Angostura 1919. Rumson's.
Rumson's is pretty good stuff, yeah.
I don't remember if it was called
Get,
Asian rum.
Plantation Age rum.
Yeah,
Plantation
Good.
Reserve.
Yeah, the
That's
Grand
the
Reserve.
Grand Reserve.
Yep.
That's your core component. You go get whatever one of those you can get your hands on.
Yeah.
Or that you like.
Penny Blue.
Or, actually, yeah.
Oh, that would be awesome.
You want to spend $80 for a bottle of rum. You do that. It's going to be awesome. Because, again, it's not a complicated drink.
No.
Get your rich Demerara. If you have a very Demerara sweet rum, you can just use regular simple syrup. 2 to 1. Or if it's really sweet, bring it down to 1 to 1. But that's it.
Experimental. That's great.
And a lime that juices itself.
That is one horny line. We have a question today?
Really?
He's
I
like-
can follow that up?
Yeah,
Really?
follow that, Jen.
I like how
Really.
you timed that because you wanted her to follow up on that.
No, I don't have a question today.
That's boring. That's too easy to say yes or no to.
What do you like to do? We've asked that before.
I did. Why is that question here again? I'm gonna get through all 50.
Yeah.
What?
That's strange.
What's your favorite space or astronaut?
That's
Our alcohol store sells it for $75 instead of $80.
oh, well, Penny Blue.
Yeah.
What is it? Our alcohol store
What's the
sells
last
Penny Blue?
movie you
Yeah.
saw? That's a relevant question.
What's the last movie you saw?
Ted 2. Saw it on Wednesday.
Oh, is it out?
Yeah.
How is it?
It was funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
It looked funny on the previews.
I mean, it's not as shocking as the first one because the first one was the first one.
A
Yeah.
teddy
But
bear
me-
swearing?
Yeah, but it's got some great jokes in there, and it's
Yeah.
got some really good.
That's the only
F.
time.
Scott Fitzgerald. What do you have against Scott Fitzgerald?
That's the only.
Why would you? You said fuck Scott Fitzgerald.
Yeah.
Those movies are like not just that, but comedy movies are the only ones where sequels work.
Yeah.
Because you don't go there for the rich depth of the plot.
No.
It's more plot
It's
than
got
a
some
porn.
cameos in it too.
Dude, every one of
Dude,
those type of movies has
Jay Leno
cameos.
cameos in it, which is
Really?
hilarious. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really
There you
funny. Liam Neeson has this weird cameo in it, which is really funny.
Dude, what Tropical Thunder had tons of cameos. Like all
you
of
know
those
what's
movies have cameos.
you know Michael Dorn, who played
Worf?
Worf. He's in it.
Come on! I know something. It just has to be Star Trek
Right,
related.
that's why I figured you would know it. And
He also was in Deep Space Nine in the 3rd season. I
he,
think, or 4th season.
Liam will
The-
be
the
so
character-
mad he wants to see Ted 2 so badly.
yeah. I mean, he'll get a kick out of it. That's funny.
He
Yeah.
saw Ted 1.
Oh,
Well,
okay, yeah, he's fine.
is there any sex in it?
No.
No sex scenes. Normally they don't, but
Yeah,
There
He's
was,
usually
there
just
was,
shot.
he was banging, Ted was banging a
Tammy
girl
Lynn,
in the
He's
first one.
really.
Put your finger in the loop of my tag.
What?
Put your finger in the loop of my tag.
I didn't see the whole movie,
Yeah.
so I guess that doesn't count. The last movie that I saw, Jennifer's last movie was I wanted to watch.
I saw Entourage before that.
I was thinking Starship Troopers because Liam likes these like stupid movies that have lots of violence. I like to desensitize him. And that's the type of movie I'm like, oh, because Alien was a little slow for him. I think we
Liam
watched
likes
that last
anything
week.
he's not supposed to. Like,
Right,
he's
right.
dying to see Magic Mike.
Because
He has no idea what Magic Mike is.
It's
He just
true,
wants to see Magic
Right.
Mike because I told him, no, that's
Must
not
be a
appropriate for you."
phase that kids go through.
yeah, it's
Ah.
boundary testing.
What the
Kids
hell?
always do that.
What's the last? I don't know what the last movie I saw, but it was probably not too long ago. Well, Alien. I just watched Alien like last week, last Saturday or something, or Sunday.
What's the last one you saw in the theater though?
It was a
No.
cartoon. It had to be a cartoon.
Okay.
What,
Yeah,
what
it
was the
was,
last cartoon that was out?
Inside
Oh,
Out?
Earth, Home.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
with Jim Parsons.
Have you
Yeah.
seen it yet?
No,
That
is it
was
funny?
cute. That was cute.
All
yeah.
these cartoons are
Dude,
cute.
I love cartoons. Like, I just like cartoons. Do you like cartoons? I like cartoons.
There's a follow-up to that question.
Oh, no. What?
Yeah.
You like
Do you like
cartoons?
cartoons?
Oh, I thought there was another
Hentai?
follow-up.
Hentai? How do you say it? Doesn't know how to say
Well,
it.
there you
Hentai?
go. If you could give advice to your 15-year-old self, what info would you impart on yourself?
If you
Cut your damn rat tail and get some contacts. Smart enough.
Fucking so down to earth answer. Just cut your rat tail. At 15, I probably had a rat tail.
I had the rat tail in freshman year. I cut it.
Oh, then mine
after
was
I met you
earlier than
guys.
that. No, I probably had one back then. No, I did. I had one for some year in college, I think. I had a goatee, but that wasn't actually that.
Yeah,
That's not that stellar.
Time.
What would you ask or tell your 15-year-old self? I would probably say, you know what? I would be more of the motivation to say, find something you really like and go and do it. Don't bitch.
Well, you did that already, so.
Not when I was 15.
Yeah, but you ended up doing it.
Oh, does it have to change my life?
Yeah, how would you change yourself?
I thought it would just make me more, it would do it faster.
Okay.
So I'd be more successful faster.
Fair enough.
I'm fucking successful. I have a YouTube show. But
you were pretty successful before the YouTube show.
But
So-
but I think it would be cool to.
you had some decent career paths.
Some
Right.
choices were well placed. But
Sanchez says, don't go out with wife's name.
Stay away from that
Stay
Jensen
away from
wife
her.
person.
What's wrong with her?
Not me in general, just
Stay away from her
Oh,
wife.
okay, I thought he was picking on you.
She's
Jensen.
just gonna quit work,
Yeah.
and like you're gonna have to
we
do
taught for you your whole life. Get rid of her.
it. That wasn't a decision that the family made as a whole.
This
I guess
got
it was
awkward
just-
really quick.
Yeah.
We're just gonna drink this drink. We should wrap up.
Anyway,
I don't really
Before
want
Jen
to.
throws something at us.
All right. Oh, we still have another drink, so we have to.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, I like to talk. All right.
We can still talk.
All right, we're done. We are teaching you how to drink. Oh, my good glasses.
Today we're making a daiquiri, and it's not the same daiquiri we used to make. It's a better daiquiri. It's a different daiquiri. It's a great daiquiri.
It's not your mother's daiquiri.
That's good.
Yeah.
rat tails are awesome.
They had their place. It was on the back of your head, so you couldn't see it yourself.
It's like the tattoos that you get. It's like when you get
This is tasty.
a tramp stamp that says "Insert into tab B." Right? If you don't, it's a problem.
Yep.
But you don't want that.
It's got like a cool sweetness to it, doesn't it?
Oh, this drink.
These are just half and half coconut and
Yeah, I just want to make the drink I like to make.
Space milk.
Makes me laugh. I don't know why.
Give me your space milk. Does make you laugh. What if someone says fart? That does nothing for you? Okay.
That and my son never stops.
I have a second cousin. If you say fart, he just starts giggling.
Really?
He's like, he's older than me. He's in his 40s.
Really? I was gonna say, what is he, 6?
Nope.
Fart.
Want some space
No,
milk, Jen?
I also
Yes.
like the
Coconut rum. It's gonna be weird though.
It's gonna be weirdly awesome.
Pour, shoot. I like the instructions.
Excuse me. I like to take things old school, and like
He has-
you don't say cock, you say penis, because it's funnier.
Johnson.
He has cups.
I see that now as I'm walking this way.
Oh, look. He planned ahead. Surprise, surprise. He never does that. Sometimes I miss out on the minute details, though, so I can understand.
The minute details or the minutia?
Minutia.
Is that the same thing?
Pretty much.
Why is there a big Jen hair over here?
What were you doing over
Because I lose hair everywhere. I
Why
shed
did you
more
lose
than
it here?
here?
I've done 12,000 steps today.
I didn't do 12,000, but I'm tired. 10,800.
10,800.
So how many miles? When do you run?
Not any right now. I haven't run in a little while because my feet have been hurting, but normally I'll run right before. I'll run on Mondays, do a workout, then I'll do jujitsu.
All at once? Like boom, boom, boom?
Yeah, I'll like run 3 miles, and I'll do a couple rounds of jump rope, and then I'll do some stretching,
How do you run 3 miles and just not
No.
want to stop?
hit some pads, and then I'll go do jujitsu for an hour, hour and a half.
My legs, if I ran 3 miles,
You're used to it. I mean, what I do is I
how long did it take you to adapt to that?
a little while, but then I figured like
A little while.
so I experimented. I do it on the treadmill so I can enforce a pace.
Right.
So I would start out at like, well, we're at 5.5. Then like after a tenth of a mile, I'll jump up to 6, and then I'll go up by a tenth of a mile every minute until I'm at 6.5 or 7.
Until you're running.
Yeah, and I found out that I couldn't do that for as long as if I just started at 6, and I just went up a tenth of a mile every 5 minutes.
Mm.
So I start at 6, then I go 6.1 at 5, 6.2 at 10, 6.3 at 15, 6.4 at 20, 6.5 at 25, and a half hour.
So you're working out for what, 3 hours at a time?
I do a half hour. Well, I do a half. I would do a half hour run, so like 3 mile run, and then I do, but it's not fast. I'm trying to keep my pace low so I can keep it going. You know what I mean?
Otherwise, you'd be dead.
Yeah. Well, I used to do 2 miles at intense paces where I'd end up, well, intense for me. I'd finish at 7.5 miles an hour, which just was kicking my ass. So I wasn't giving myself enough time to loosen up and warm up.
Yeah.
So that's why the gradual. So then I'll do that, and then I'll loosen up. I'll have some shake. I'll do a jump rope for a couple rounds of jump rope, which is good exercise too.
That's really good exercise.
Jump rope is
You
it's
wouldn't-
like burpees. It's like you get done.
Think that jump rope would be such an intense exercise.
But it is.
Really
Once you get the coordination down, it
should
like
probably
works your
jump
shoulders,
rope.
it works your
Do
arms,
we have our
it works
jump
your
rope?
back.
I don't know where we did. I don't know
We
where.
had a jump
And I
rope.
do like bag or pad work for rounds.
That's also pretty.
And depending on who's around, I'll do different things. But then it's jujitsu.
Like, because I've been watching my heart rate, and when I
Did
don't
you
know
only
what's a
run on
good heart
Mondays?
rate to burn.
I would, yeah. Well, if I'd get there early on like a Tuesday or a Thursday before Muay
Yeah.
Thai, and I'd have a chance. So like Mark there, I teaches Muay Thai. A lot of times I'll get there, and he's already there, and he'll be like, "Hey, can you hold pads for me?" Yeah, I'll hold pads. So I wouldn't run in that case, but if
Oh, you
I'm
do
there
it
before
where?
him, I'd run
Yeah.
for a mile or two.
Muay Thai is not very use. You don't use a lot of energy when you're doing that.
No, I use a lot of energy in Muay Thai.
I just
So our warm-ups consist of like
seems like a lot of work.
we do 2-minute shadow boxing rounds. So the first minute is like this is what he's been doing lately. First minute you're just doing your punches, and then in that first minute, in that first 2-minute round, he'll have you drop and do 10 push-ups. at
Oh,
one
yeah, we
point,
do that,
Then
yeah.
10 V twists. So
Yeah.
boom, 1, 2, and then 10 squats or jump squats.
Yeah.
And then the second
Sounds
round
good.
you add in elbows, and that's 15 of each in the 2 minutes. And then the third round it's adding in knees, and that's 20 of each. The fourth round it's adding in kicks, and then it's 25
And
of
you're trying to
each.
stay up by then.
Yeah, so by the end of the time you do 25, 20, so 45, and 15 is 60, and 10 is 70. So you're doing 70 push-ups, 70 V-twists,
Right.
and 70 jump squats.
Which kills you.
Mixed in with the stuff. So that's a warm-up, and then we get into technique, and then there's some light sparring or something. That tends to be the format of the class lately, which is really good.
I feel like I'd
And then
have
at the
a
end of
heart
class,
attack
we do
before
like 50 where you grab somebody's leg, you lay down on your back, you grab somebody's leg, raise your legs
that. Yeah,
up,
we do that.
but you raise your legs up and you get up on your shoulders. So it's like you get up and push up.
Yep, we've done that.
So we do
yeah.
50 of those, and we do 30 like back raises, where someone sits on your ankles while you're face down, and you
Yeah.
like you do like
That's the what
Yeah,
we only
lower
do.
back crunches.
Usually do that either when my instructor's teaching or when the guy the police officer does it because he's got all these weird. He's got things that torture people on purpose.
yeah. So that
Techniques.
tends to be our end of the
I
class
just
conditioning.
try and burn people out.
Yeah.
We good to go?
Let's go. Time. Go.
What about all right? Welcome to Sunday Night Shooters. I'm your host Derrick Schommer. Got with me Ian Andrews.
And today we're making space milk.
Space milk. It's
You love
awesome.
this, don't you?
I know. Submitted by Ivan. So Ivan probably submitted this
Of
before
course,
we had
it's a
this.
Russian name.
I know.
They're all into space.
Ivan. This is a half ounce of Ball's yogurt, half ounce coconut rum. Woo! It's easy. Now, I
it.
believe this was submitted before I had the Ball's yogurt that the curd dropped off over here. We haven't got to really use it in a cocktail. We've
tasted it.
You know what? Now that I think about it, I don't know if I ever edited that review, so I should probably do that.
So maybe you have one.
I have a lot
Ready
of
to go.
content that I just need to push.
It's like the content is the easy part, right?
It is.
We get together, we make content.
This is hard. I mean,
And
you
then
hit the button, you go.
You gotta do editing.
And,
You gotta do a lot of other stuff after the content.
and if I know it's not going out that week, I just handle the stuff I'm going to have to do.
So yogurt sits below the rum. I should have done it in different order.
I don't think it really matters. He just said pour them together. He's like, you could shake it if you want it colder. And so it doesn't matter. Plus, it should look like milk, right? Because it's
It already looks like separated milk.
well, I don't know.
This could be a layered shot very easily. The
Does
other
milk and space look separated?
Oh.
Either way.
Question for the astronauts out there.
Yeah.
I've never been to space.
I went there twice or so. It's
Howard's
just
been there
a
once.
Yes. Yes, he has.
Howard? Oh, yeah.
Oh, and then Howard the Duck. He comes from outer space.
Well, don't switch up. I just caught up
just
to
caught
the
on
fact
what I
that
was
you were doing a
Big
Big
Bang
Bang
Theory.
Theory reference.
These are space milk, Jen.
Thanks
This
for my
is your
space
space milk.
milk, Ian.
Space
I don't know about that.
Oh, I knew that was
I
going
should just call this the cum shot.
I was just gonna say it kind of looks like man seed.
to. You have to pick it up with your mouth. And...
You got
You should- this
now you
should've
got to
been-
gargle with it. Now
Oh,
we
it
call
smells
it.
good though.
This should have been shaken. Oh wow, what is
Spent the illusion.
Smells like
It does.
already
Well,
suntan.
coconut rum. It smells like suntan lotion.
All right.
All right, Ivan. Here's mud in your eye.
I don't even know what's going on.
Oh, weird.
Woohoo.
Creamy, coconutty, rummy, yogurty.
It's kind of like a dry yogurt with coconut.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's exactly what you'd expect.
But it's so dry.
Strange.
It
is
tastes
dry.
like you just actually, you know how coconut's dry?
Yes. Yeah, it makes
like
it taste
that.
like real coconut.
Yeah. Yeah, it dries it out so it tastes like you just had coconut.
To me, it tastes like Coco Real a little bit.
No, that's way sweeter.
That's not real coconut.
Oh wait, Coco Real, the cream of coconut or the
Yeah.
coconut milk?
Cream coconut.
Coco Real. Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking of Coco Lopez for
Same.
sure.
Different.
Completely different thing.
Yeah. Bowls, yogurt liquor.
That's so weird.
Quickest episode ever. We're teaching you how to drink.
Whoa.
That's it.
Derek's not done talking though. He wants to talk.
Yeah, I like to talk. I don't really have anything good to say, but it's weird. It tastes like I licked
It's
a
warm in
coconut.
the belly. My belly's warm.
It should be. You just put alcohol on your face.
Yeah.
That's only 15%, and that's only, what, 35? 32?
21.
What? Low proof. low
So
proof.
together, it makes an 18% shot.
Now, that brings up a good point. Somebody said, I don't
Yeah.
think this was a drink, but they said, I was going to submit a drink, but it looks low ABV.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude!
They want to submit a shot that was like below 20% ABV.
Right. And
Since when have we been about ABV for shots?
we don't care.
We
Like,
don't care about it.
I care
We're going to
about
talk about it if
the
it's
taste.
heavy or whatever.
Oh,
We're
yeah,
going to
yeah.
talk about the ABV. So
It can impact things.
we want you to know if you're going to hurt yourself.
Right. Or if you're going to get drunk and drop your pants.
What portion, what number of drinks you should imbibe of a
Right.
certain type before.
Well,
you know your
a
own
few of
tolerance.
these. I like low ABV shots because you could drink more. The brain.
Yeah.
The bloody brain, brain hemorrhage, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, alien
I don't think
hemorrhage.
that's a high. That's like
Creme de menthe,
schnapps.
Bailey's, and
Yeah,
yeah,
Bailey's is the worst of all of them, right?
Yeah.
And you don't have a lot in there. It's really for the effect.
yeah.
Well, you could do lines of those things,
Hmm.
and it's fun. Like that's fun because it's a taste experience.
It's like
not
the chocolate
always
cake
good.
shooter. It's a fun
Right.
shot. Hazelnut liqueur.
But there's vodka in there, so
vanilla vodka.
you can only
With
use
a
so many of
sugared
those.
lime. But it's really good.
It's fun.
Yeah.
I'm not looking at it from a point of view of going, here's my argument I used today. It's like, if you are the type of person you're like, I only do high ABV shots, first off, it doesn't really fit our show because we're not about getting drunk, we're about taste.
Yeah.
The second thing is, we're training you how to taste flavors and understand them. We don't need to train you how to get drunk. You figured it out already.
Yeah. If you're old enough to drink, you've probably already been drunk.
You
know
made
what it
that
takes.
mistake. You understand the process. Not hard. You want to get drunk? Crown roll. Boom, boom, boom. 4 of those. Boom. You're good.
Right.
And if you're a bigger person, 8 of those. You're good. It's linear. It's probably not even linear, but the more you drink, the faster you get
There's
drunk.
a simple formula.
Right.
It could be quadratic.
Until you're
could it?
puking.
Right. You don't need to watch a YouTube show for a simple formula like how do I get drunk.
Right.
And if you do,
Drinks over time, area over curve.
right, you're
Boom.
in the wrong show. So, if you want to get intelligent about it, there's always Ian. All I'm saying is
Just when Kurt's not here. I'll let him be intelligent.
I only value flavor. I don't care if you want to submit a 5 ABV. Here's the only thing: if it's just got orange juice and pineapple juice, that's great. It's a different, not a mocktail. It's got to have
Submit
something.
it to mocktails for kids.
Right, but you have to like. I would rather you build or submit a cocktail that has some unique thing to it. Like this was unique,
Yeah, very unique.
right?
Or-
That's what excites me.
Or even better, has a great balance to it. I mean, we just made a Daquiri cocktail, which is one of the simplest cocktails you can make, but it was a little bit different. It had great balance, and it was an excellent cocktail.
Exactly. Balance is key. It's like the white balance for my camera. Right now, it's probably flipping out because when you wear hats, it gets all crazy. But you have to have like
Well,
that.
if I were bald, it would be pretty crazy right now, too. I could take it off. Jing, blinding.
Oh, it's so much cooler.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
So, don't worry. If you're going to submit recipes, first off, submit them to recipe at Everyday Drinker Shop.
Obviously, yeah.
Because, like, that's where they go.
And if you're going to submit it, try it out first. If it's a shot, try it in one of the CMC shot
Unless you're
glasses
done.
that you can get at awesomedrinks.com.
Right.
And make sure that you taste it before you submit it.
Especially if it's a shooter.
I mean, we'll taste test your stuff,
Right.
but have a little pride in what you do.
Have pride. That's all we ask.
Yeah.
Yeah, just don't submit whiskey shots. Like, it's just whiskey.
We can do that. It's not hard.
No.
We call them tastings.
Everybody knows. Oh, that's true. We just shoot it really slowly.
We taste it.
So that's my rant. Thank you, Ivan, for your recipe submission.
Hashtag in a rant.
It's still
Yogurty.
Yogurty. It's like it's lingering.
Daniel Bowles people.
You got some yogurt in your mouth?
How long has it been there?
I don't know how to take that.
Man yogurt.
There's your pull quote for this episode. Did we ask a question today?
No.
What's your personal philosophy? Can you explain to me what that even means?
Have a good time.
Don't drink and drive.
All the time.
This is a good one.
Work hard, play hard.
Work hard, play
Yeah,
hard.
right. What's that movie? What movie is that from? Have a good time.
Oh, that?
All the time. Does that sound familiar?
No.
Okay.
But when is there a quote you say that ever sounds familiar? Is it
Boy.
Star Trek?
You're asking the people that don't watch movies.
I'll figure it out. Or someone in the chat room will
Yeah,
figure it out.
someone in the chat room.
What kind? What kind? This is some.
Of kid were you?
What kind of kid were you? Like you were a kid who beat other kids up.
I
Were
was
you a
hermit
nice
as a
one?
kid. I used to sit in my room all weekend. I'd read Forgotten Realms D&D
Oh,
books. I read the Drizzy Rodin books. I read all the R.A. Salvatore books.
The-
I read so many Forgotten
the
Realms.
Night
and
Elf
Dragonlance.
trilogy?
Yeah, the Dark Elf trilogy.
Dark
the
Elf.
Icewind Dale trilogy.
You're where? Weren't
I
we
was in high
older
school.
when then? I read that all when I was out of college.
I think I got you guys hooked on
Yeah,
Oh, that's
he
probably-
was the one I think.
It was you!
Yeah, I think I got you hooked on that in college because I read them in high school.
Those were good. Those were good books.
They
You were
pretty good.
telling
R.A.
about-
Salvatore, yeah.
What's the latest book you're
The myth books by
Yeah.
Robert Aspern. Yeah, I gotta
Robert
bring those.
Aspern. Okay, I'm looking at the wrong. I thought you said Mistborn or something like that.
No.
Myth.
Or maybe it was
Like
Doug.
mythic
Doug
in action.
So never mind. It was
Yeah.
Don that was saying this. I was not like you.
I would lock myself in a room. I had this big board that my dad used to make fishing flies on, and I had my D&D books, and I'd make character sheets out, and I'd read the
You didn't have
rules.
anybody to play D&D with?
Dr. Palmer. We'd play.
Okay.
He
So I'm
actually
just
made
saying-
up his own role-playing games at one point.
Oh, yeah.
He made up the
I don't
quest for
wanna
who knows what, the search for the sacred something, and it was like he made his own rule sets and everything. And
I didn't
it
get
was-
that
it was
far.
fun.
I played D&D with Don and Doug. I just did was Dungeon Master. I had to create all the adventures,
Yeah,
but I
you
never
know-
created a system.
Oh, yeah, that would be interesting. What was Kurt like as a child?
Was he a hipster back then?
No, I would say Kurt was probably a very quiet child. I just feel like he's a recluse.
I know the movie now. It's
He's got like multi-threaded brain. One's actually doing a lookup on the internet via the Wi-Fi in my house. The other one's
This is Spinal Tap. They were interviewing
Oh.
the people, and they're like, "What would you say your philosophy is?" And it's like the drummer or the keyboardist. I can't remember who it was. He's like, "Have a good time, all the time."
I was a kid that I would record on my tape deck,
Mhm.
and I would just do mock radio shows.
Now that makes sense.
Like-
I didn't know that. I used to do RC cars with Dawn and everything.
Yeah, it was RC Cars with Don, D&D with Don and Doug. My little radio show was usually with Doug. I was younger, so me and Doug would do radio shows. My neighbors would do radio show, and we'd record everything. We didn't have cameras. Like, it wasn't like my daughter who does Instagram. She's just like
know, it's
making video.
it was
like,
more
she's
work.
editing them and
Yeah.
stuff on like.
The Dan's kid is going to a at the Apple store. They're going to have a video editing seminar for kids.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he's got his own YouTube channel now.
See, like
Thank
that
you
stuff
to,
didn't exist.
Who was that? Topher Soul.
Topher
First
Soul.
order from it. Awesome drinks.
Yeah.
Topher Sully. Sorry.
Oh, Topher Sully. Order for. You should always order from
Christopher
Monster.
Sullivan, I'm guessing.
Oh.
Topher Sully.
Christopher. Oh yeah. I get it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a
Yeah.
big ass monster.
It could be. Yeah, that sounds like a monster name,
Topher?
actually.
No, Sully.
Oh, you guys. You
From
forgot
Monsters,
Monsters,
From
Inc.
Monsters Inc.
Anyway, you can go buy these
Yeah.
on awesomedrinks.com, just like Topher Sully did.
Yes.
Um,
And Oxo's also.
and then you answer the question, what type of child were you?
Yeah.
There's probably many categories, but
That's
I'm
kind of
going
a
to
loner,
guess.
actually.
See, I
used
had
to-
friends.
I had friends
I had
too,
like
but-
4.
Yeah, you always have your core group.
Yeah, it was like a core group of like 4 or 5, and then one that's probably in prison now. He wasn't that close of a friend.
See, Paul Savage is a little behind me. I just saw the comment. Well, we have the 10-second delay. He just figured out the Spinal Tap
Yeah.
reference. Thank you, though, Paul Savage. Thank you for getting in there.
It's better than Randy Savage. No, Randy's
He was
it's
the
Randy
fat
Savage.
kid, by the way.
Yeah.
Who?
Paul Savage. He said
I
was
see
the
Paul
fat
Savage, and he said I was the fat kid, and now I'm thinking Paul Bearer.
kid.
Undertaker! Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay. Anyway, I guess we're done, because I heard that thing a while ago, and we've just really been wasting time since minute 2.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
It's
here.
all right. Yeah, we
Alright, I'm sorry for wasting your time. Not really.
I'm not.
I'm not. What's this you on a drink?
Yeah, that movie reference.
No. Yes.
Do we
that was
do a lead in for sure?
Yeah.
No, we don't.
Okay.
I'm just used to answering. I didn't even think about the fact that you ask it every time and it makes her all angry.
It doesn't make me angry.
Yeah.
Frustrated?
Monty Python.
Sorry.
Yes. Life of Brian.
Is it Life of Brian?
You're all different.
No.
We're all different.
I'm not.
I'm not.
No, I thought you were doing the
Bring out your dead.
Bring Out Your Dead.
Oh,
Or
I'm not
He's
dead yet.
I'm not. He's dead. I'm
He
not.
doesn't seem to be dead. Oh, he's on his way. He's almost there. I feel
I'll
happy.
come back on Thursday.
I think I'll go for a walk.
Anyway.
All right, lead in.
Ready?
Yeah.
Sarah will make the space milk shooter. Made from real space cows.
Space milk.
Derek guessed it.
Space cows. Because cows, do cows, when they have space milk, do they spray it down still?
I think the milk just floats and you gotta collect it in a really weird way.
You're not going to say how?
It's weird.
What's the weird way? I don't know. We'll figure
You're
it out.
collecting something that's floating in space. There's nothing normal about that.
I'm going to have to find another question and answer site.
What is it?
I'm up to 49 and 50. I guess I could check what 50 is. What is your heritage? Boring.
Boring.
I don't care what your heritage is.
$100 interesting questions to ask people. I don't care about you and your little bitch. Oh. Have you ever been pulled over by a cop?
What? Wait, Ian doesn't have kids with us. Or kids at all.
What? Okay.
So Mamrie Hart is disturbing how she has more fans than me. But
Who is she?
Mamrie Hart, you deserve a drink. It's the that girl I said how does she have? She was on
Oh, she was the camera girl.
the camera
for
girl.
somebody?
That's
Yeah.
for this is the somebody Mamrie Hart. Yeah, Chris Sullivan. Tuffer Sully. Bacardi Limon or lemonade, not exactly sure what it's called. I don't think we have. I would know. Bacardi doesn't send me anything to review, so I don't review their products.
Already too big.
You know what I had the other? We went to Kimball Farms the other last week. Wednesday, we went to the driving range. And
Oh, you
we had
go
the
to get ice cream.
seafood and we had ice cream. And we played mini golf. We did everything. But I had the Narragansett Shandy in the can. It was really good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I had some Vermont beer today called Something Head.
Something had.
Okay.
Hold on. I don't understand why she's huge. I remember when I started
I don't even know
watching
who you're
her show,
talking about.
Mamrie Hart. You deserve a drink. It's a
Drinking cocktail show.
it's sorta. She makes really awful cocktails, like
Friends
really
with Grace
poorly
Helbig,
designed.
that's it.
Helbig, yeah. Grace
Yes.
Helbig was she was on G4, I think. So she has like tons of fans,
That's why she's popular.
and Mamrie has tons of fans now, like 100,000 plus. She had like 30 when I had like 30, and then or 40 or someplace close.
Well, when you know someone.
I just like feeling the mohawk.
Ian, you need to get famous so that it makes my job easier.
I'm sorry.
What was I looking for?
Just promote me.
Just promote me.
You promote me as
Heady Topper.
a mohawk flattener.
Vermont beer, Heady Topper.
That's not flattening.
I'm raising it.
This.
Now that's flat and smooth. I'm
You
raising it.
gotta raise it.
Oh, I've heard of that. Hey, Topper.
Apparently,
It's cold.
What, the hands?
No. When you rub back, it makes it freezing.
Oh, yeah. It has a cool feeling. I'm like, I'll shake.
apparently it's like super hard to get, and everybody tries buying it.
Yes. Is that the one that
What is
people
that?
line up like way ahead of time?
Yeah. What's
Yeah.
that? Heady Topper.
Hey, Topper.
So that's what he brought. So when I was at my dad's house, his buddy Pete shows up with two cans is in a can
What are you
too.
doing?
Squeezing an ice cube. Pressure makes things melt.
Ian's
It's physics.
lady friend is never gonna
Can
host
you
the show.
stop?
Sure, I'll go over here.
Can you go back to him?
Okay, sure.
No.
Your dad asked.
Can you go back to him?
Oh,
I asked.
He already asked. He's the hook. You got goosebumps. Are you cold?
The water's freezing. Go back to Dad.
Dude.
Stop.
If it was just as easy as getting somebody on our show. Hey, just call her up and get her on your show.
Dude, look it.
I can't. The only people I can call up are tipsy bartenders.
Raining in
You
Hudson.
can't even get him. He's on the other
And
coast.
he's on the other
Yes.
coast. And
Stop.
I'm sure she is too.
Probably.
You need a shower.
No, I don't.
No, I think you actually do.
Oh, well, there you go.
No.
I'll start it for you.
I'm gonna take my glasses off.
Yeah, she's sea Paul.
Cool.
Oh. The problem is she
Can
uses
you
like
stop
off the shelf
him?
canned sour mix
Stop.
and grenadine.
Did you paint your fingernails?
No.
Yes. Well, Brianna painted him.
Oh, okay.
Go to Dad.
But
You're soaked, buddy.
I watched Big
I wonder
Brother.
why.
I watched Big Brother, and there was a wrestler on Big Brother, and he had his fingernails painted.
Really? Dude, what's wrong with your hair?
What's wrong with your face?
You want some ice for that burn? He's got some.
Yeah, you need some ice. You need some ice for that burn. Oh, nice.
I know. That's how I roll.
I won't reach you.
Really?
Where do they get it from?
No! Stop tripping.
I have to still
Sorry.
edit details of the video.
Oh, you do.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
saw them.
dude,
Put
you're...
the end card and whatever.
Yeah.
I look like I,
I
just
just
went
never
in a
remember.
pool. No.
What is your spirit animal?
A
Penguin.
lion,
Lion?
I think.
Go
I
on.
thought it was.
No, you're a goat.
Oh, is there a
Spirit
test to do
animal?
that?
Oh, that's a Chinese animal.
Oh, I'm up worse.
Can you
Are you? I'm a
stop?
snake.
I'm not surprised.
Dad's a dragon.
That's a Chinese animal. Liam's spirit animal is a what is that animal that?
Cheetah.
A rat?
A sloth. No, not a sloth. No,
Hey.
no, the animal is half and half. Half and half animal.
Oh,
Beef
Chimera?
coon.
no.
Beef coon. His spirit animal is a beef coon.
A beef coon.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
it's
thought
half beaver, half raccoon.
I want to.
a head of a
Cup of
beaver
barrel.
and a rump of a raccoon.
Yeah. You know what you're gonna need to do? You're gonna have to give him the crab, the crab,
The lobster.
the
Yep.
lobster face,
Lobster face.
and the
Look
lobster.
at his fingers.
Make your finger lobster. Notice the two little birthmarks he has.
The
Freckles.
eyes, freckles. The two eyes on his lobster.
One.
Oh, yeah, look at that. That's.
So he's got a lobster.
Ah! Lobster! I don't know how to treat a lobster. Put him on ice.
And let him roast.
Her son.
Namaste.
Namaste?
Namaste.
How is she a New York Times bestseller? For her that book she put out, that doesn't make any sense.
Look at you. You're all like, you're gonna suffocate yourself.
That's okay. His spirit animal is a platypus.
Am I? Is it?
I said so.
It's
It's a platypus.
How do you know what your spirit animal is?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Like, like this, the dad. Oh, like ice.
It's stretchable. You plan ahead.
I always plan ahead. I missed.
What, are you trying to hit my crotch?
Huh?
So I think you just make it up.
Oh,
Were you trying to hit my crotch?
yes, I was trying to punch you in the sack.
Slug, minotaur, fainting goat.
I am a minotaur.
Find your spirit animal quiz.
I'm a minotaur. I don't like to take quizzes.
Ask
I
me the
saw
questions. I'll do
I
it.
want a quiz. I'll do
Hold
it.
on. I gotta click the link.
I'll do it.
Open your mouth, Liam.
Spiritanimal.info.
No.
Okay.
Why is that network running like poop?
Because I'm streaming. I don't really know.
You
Quick
just still
instructions.
have it in
Respond
your-
honestly to all the questions. Do not think too long before answering. It's better to be spontaneous and let your instincts speak.
I'm ready.
His
Take this
instinct.
quiz online to discover the spirit animal.
Just click the button.
I'm ready.
I don't know how. Oh, here we go.
You have the
I feel at
mouse.
peace with myself most of the time. Very accurate, fairly accurate, somewhat accurate, very inaccurate.
Very accurate.
I tend to be more down to earth than head in the clouds.
Very accurate.
Very
I
accurate.
find it easy to approach others.
What are the questions?
Very
Oh, yeah.
accurate.
No.
Fairly accurate, somewhat inaccurate, very inaccurate.
Somewhat inaccurate.
So, yeah.
There's too many weird ways of saying this. Should be 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, now I get it.
I was shaving his
there's
head.
more questions.
Oh.
I was looking for new things to
Lift me
experience.
outside my head.
Yes. I'm a hobbyist.
I live a fast-paced existence.
Ian is
Not so
not
much.
fast
Not
paced.
so much.
stepped on your foot on the way down.
It's okay.
Hope you don't mind.
You need to
Oh, wait.
flare this out.
How would you rather spend your free time?
Oh, God.
I'd rather go outdoors and walk or hike in a park,
Oh, come
building
on.
something or engaging in a creative activity,
You already know the
playing
answer.
Eat
video
straight
games or
meat.
watching a movie at home.
You know the answer.
He likes to eat
Playing
straight meat.
video games, getting together with my friends and
Oh,
having fun,
I want to see an ice
or
cube.
reading my
No.
favorite book or website
No.
in bed on my couch.
I want to.
Video
The
games.
video games. I had to read all of them.
She said coyote and you went woo.
It's the closest thing. Give me a break. Oh, dude, I have my glasses on.
I don't know.
It is over. It's
Way over.
it's way over. We're just wasting time at this point.
So it's safe to say that I am a lion.
I got the eye of a tiger.
That's not what. Ian, you don't know what you're talking about. You need to listen to more. Who sings that?
Katy
Perry?
Perry.
Huh?
Katy Perry.
Drew Carey?
Katy
Yes,
Perry.
Perry.
Katy Perry.
Saying it close to your ear makes more
Drew
sense.
Carey.
Katy Perry.
Tyler Perry?
You know.
Isn't he from Aerosmith?
That's Joe Perry.
Okay.
Nice try, buddy. Oh!
What's going on? Why are you there? Why is he on my back?
Why are you there?
Paul Savage is tipsy. What's up, Sky John?
Ah!
You sound like a girl.
Your hands are cold.
You're like,